Dave. We are now live with Lord Emetron. Had a little bit of technical difficulties getting this all set up because I had a schedule post going on, but I hope you guys could see me now okay. And yeah, you guys could see me all right. Let's see here. Waiting for Shartimus. I think I screwed up. I think I got myself in the wrong room. Am I in the wrong room? It looks like I'm in the wrong room. Oh no, everybody's here. Whoa, all right, there we go. I can see all the chats and stuff like that. Happy New Year, you guys. Say Happy New Year, Lord Emetron. Happy New Year. Yay. Yeah, you throw a happy Emma. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi, Emma. Say hi. Yeah, she's getting so big. She's starting to look like a little kid now. But you're still definitely a baby. But yeah, that'd bring in Lord Emetron. It's been a while since you guys have seen her. Look at her hair. She's got such blonde hair. Just never thought my kid would have such blonde hair. But yeah, 2018 has been a pretty amazing year, man, especially for all the geeky stuff that's been happening. Woo! It's been quite a bit of awesome going on, huh? Wouldn't you say so, huh? Emma. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have had a good year. We don't have any crazy plans for tonight or anything. My brother and my sister-in-law and my nephews are coming over. We're just going to hang out and watch some movies and stuff. And yeah, Yedit says hi, Emma. Say hi, Yedit. Hey, Yedit's got a hi from the Lord Emetron. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having an exciting day so far. Excuse me as I wipe my nose just a little bit. It's a little chilly. But yeah, hola. And then there's a love from Not. Love from Not. Oh, I thought I was going to get some love from George, but George just totally psyched me out, man. Love from New Zealand. Hey, right on. I would love to visit New Zealand sometime. It looks like a beautiful country, man. And yeah. And the kind of, I don't know, the kind of talent that's come out of New Zealand is always been, oh, okay, she wants to squirm out. So can you say toys, Emma? She likes toys. She likes to look at the toys. Can you say toys? Toys? Here, let's give her one to play with. Oh, here we go. This one's perfect. Because in case she breaks it, well, yeah. I have another one. So there you go. You can play with the multiple man. Now, she has a habit of wanting to bite the heads off, so I have to, hey, thank you, Pennywise. Thank you so much. Say thank you, Lord Emetron. Or, well, Lord Emetron, you say thank you to Pennywise. Yeah, right on, you guys. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about 2018 a bit and then talk about 2019 a bit because 2018 was just a freaking amazing year as far as geek culture goes, I think. I mean, the movies that we got, unbelievable. Freaking Infinity War, holy crap. I loved Infinity War so much. I've rewatched that movie several times. Look how she's entertained playing with the figure. Oh, I love it. It makes me so happy. But yeah, so Infinity War, we got Ant-Man and Wasp, we got Black Panther at the beginning of the year. I just saw Aquaman and I loved Aquaman. I did a review on on the Stardust app, so if you guys are on Stardust, follow me over there on Stardust. It's a pretty cool app. I don't have a link in the description right now, but it's a pretty cool app where it's almost like Vine, where you just have these really short clips, except they're a whole minute long instead of 6 seconds. But yeah, it's a whole minute long, and you can just do a quick review on a movie or a trailer or a TV show, something to do with entertainment. And so I've done reviews on some older movies like the Sam Raimi movie, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, and some other ones, So yeah, check out the ShartimusPrime Stardust, and yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. But I think 2018 gave us a lot of really good stuff, and I thought it was a very good year. And I think 2019 is going to be awesome. I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'm making some changes in my personal life for 2019, and in my personal life in the sense of how I'm managing this YouTube channel and what's going to happen with the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel in 2019. 2014 and 2015, bless you, were amazing years. 2016 was a little rough. 2017 was really scary with the adpocalypse and all that stuff. Then 2018 was a was a pretty good solid year, and I have high hopes for 2019. And thank you so much, Tank. Awesome, Tank. Thank you. And oh, hey, have a good New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Tank. Have a good New Year, man. But for 2019, I've announced this on the Patreon account already that I've quit my job at Guitar Center. Now, some of you guys will be thinking, like, what, are you crazy? That's your job. I would never quit my job to do YouTube. Well, the thing is that the Guitar Center thing doesn't really pay as much as people think, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's a huge loss on our end to be able to do it, especially with how much time I spend doing that. So the Guitar Center job has always been a fun job. It's always been something to get me away from doing videos. You got to understand, when I'm talking in the toy reviews, or if I'm coming up with like documentaries and stuff like that, I'm inside my own head a lot. So when I go teach drum lessons, it's a lot of fun for me, not just having the engagement with my students, but it's like I love having that attention going to my students, and I love like I'm outside my own head. It's all about them, you know? So it's been a really good escape. I get to play drums, and it's kind of like, okay, 2019, I have a second kid on the way, and I need to be a little bit more serious, like, about the way I'm handling things. So it may seem like it's the opposite, that I'm not being more serious, but I actually am. For instance, I've already put I've got a solid, and this doesn't sound like a lot, but I got, oh man, I'm so stoked. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. I have 4 pages into the Marvel Legends Collector Documentary Part 5. And I'm getting close to the end as far as writing the script goes. So I'm going to Comic-Con, Jerry. So I'm really excited about having a new Marvel Legends Collector Documentary. And just in the last week, because of the holidays and stuff, nobody's going to work at Guitar Center right now. It's allowed me to put more time into writing the script. It frees up the time. It takes away the stress. The Guitar Center has actually been a lot more stressful than a stress relief thing right now. So I feel like, look, you know, it's time to get serious and really make this YouTube channel the best I could possibly make it. Now, let's say at the end of 2019, things aren't so great. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I make a mistake and the documentary sucks. And maybe, you know, some things happen and they just don't go the way I want them to. That'll be all right, man, because I know that I gave it 100% and I did everything I could with the toys. Say toys, 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 toys. Yeah, toys. Oh, you're so cute, Emma. Oh, you're so cute, Emma. Oh, you're so cute, Emma. Toys. She's pointing at all the toys. So, because the lovely Charlene, everyone's writing toys. Say, toys are hella sick. Toys are hella sick. Toys. Say toys. Toys. Okay, so, all right. Martin from Argentina. How you doing, brother? Yeah, so... yeah, I've you know, all that, you know, Austin Gomez is talking about putting money away for college and all that stuff. My wife and I are responsible adults, as much as it doesn't seem like it with the toys and all that stuff. All our personal stuff, that's taken care of. That's okay. We don't need to talk about any of that. The kid's got plenty of food. She's being well fed. She's got her college money in her college fund already. I have a retirement plan. Like, nothing. You guys don't need to worry about, you know, the basic necessities of adulting. Like, that's all taken care of on our side. We're doing it. But then there's extra stuff like camera equipment and things like that that I'm trying to push towards for, you know, the future. So keep that in mind, is that it's camera equipment. There's ideas I have in mind. I've always wanted to make movies. Since I was a kid, I've been making home videos. So So being a YouTuber is a dream come true, not just because I get to play with toys, but I also get to shoot stuff and I get to create those little stupid stop motion things, the big time letdown Spider-Man animation things. I love doing those so much. Like those are so rewarding for me because I get to just write and create just this little animated thing. She just threw it on the ground, and that's extremely rewarding for me. So I love that. And what you want to get? You want a multiple man, or you want to play with a different one? Okay, she'll grab him. So for instance, I would like to shoot in 4K. Shooting in 4K. That's an upgrade. We're all talking about upgrade stuff here. Getting a lighter camera would be really cool too, because it's kind of like I'm not complaining about taking pictures of toys. I'm just saying that like after so many hours, I get a lot of shoulder pains and stuff. Tank, you don't have to. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you. But like it's 2.5 pounds and you're holding like this and it puts a strain on you. So getting a lighter, smaller camera, that's something I want to do for 2019. I want a gimbal, like it creates a Steadicam. And I've messed around with some gimbals and stuff, and it's like the one that I really want is just really expensive. That's just the way it goes. So there's all kinds of, will you ever visit Europe? Oh my God, Wazexpian, I would love to. I would love to visit Europe, especially Malta, because my dad is Maltese. And so I'd love to visit Malta, Italy, France, Spain. That there's just like all the European, as many European countries as I could visit, I would love to visit. I would love to visit all kinds of places in the world, man. I've been to several places in the world. Oh, thanks again, Pennywise. You're awesome, man. Thank you. I've been to several places in the world that, like, at a young age were pretty eye-opening. Like when I was really young, I think I may have been like 7 years old or something like that. We visited Venezuela, and that was like the first time I saw like poor kids. I was like, what the heck? Like there's poor kids. Like I never saw poor kids on the streets in San Francisco, but like, and when I'm talking about poor kids, I'm talking about kids with no shoes, raggedy pants, torn shirt, sleeping on the ground. Like it was pretty eye-opening for for a North American kid to run into that stuff, right? So so that was wait. Oh, you got a water. Hold on. Oh, okay. There you go. Done. Not messing around. All right, cool. How come it's okay? That's weird. All right. So anyway, the live chat thing that they have here set up on YouTube is great. Someone's trying to say horrible things about Emma, and then I had to like block that person. You know what I mean? So you should review the Metacom Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3. I don't know how much of an interest I have in that particular piece, but I don't know. I'll look up some more images. So egg salad. All right. All right. Unkind defected. Thank you, man. Take care. But oh yeah, thanks. Like the t-shirt. Yeah. So yeah, I saw Aquaman last night, and I'm gonna do a movie review on it on the channel later on. As I mentioned earlier, I already did a Stardust review, so check out the Stardust. But yeah, as I was rambling on, some other things I want to do for next year is you're gonna see me with new sponsorships, so stay tuned for that. And I'm pretty thorough in my vetting process and the way I work with people as far as new sponsorships go. So I'm being very tasteful. Don't expect it to be, like it's not going to be something that's going to churn you guys away. I'm sure you guys will be fine with it. Also, I'm looking at. Are you calling Mama? and then hola Jorge, how are you doing, man? And then. The other thing is, okay, the collector documentary. Oh, here's something that I have happen to me is I do get sent like some products that I don't necessarily that I think I'm going to start this new thing called like a slideshow, photo slideshow. So, like for instance, statues and things like that. You know, maybe if it's not a sponsored video or anything, I'll just do a slideshow. So I'm gonna record some music with no vocals or anything. It'll just be some background music, maybe like a 2-minute video, something like that. Maybe 3 minutes, depending on how long, how many pictures I take. But it'll just be a slideshow thing. So it won't be a review, but it'll just be a slideshow thing where you can see images of the statue and stuff like that. You know, so it's something I'm going to do later on with like non-sponsored statue reviews, because I have like companies that will send me stuff, and I'm like, look, there, you know, I only have so much time on my hands. If someone's going to send me stuff and they're going to sponsor the channel, I'm going to review that first rather than the company that sends something and they don't sponsor the channel, right? So so for that end, I'm going to do like these slideshow things, which I think should be pretty fun. I'm going to make it, last thing I ever want to do is give you guys bad content. So I want to keep you guys are the true bosses. That's the way I see it. It's all about you guys at the end of the day. So, well, not just you guys, but me too. You know, I have to have fun doing it. Like, we got to have fun together. That's what I'm getting at. But we need a better Quicksilver. We do need a better Quicksilver, and we're getting a better Quicksilver. We're getting one. Don't worry about it. It'll be here. 2019 prediction, Shartimus Prime. 2019 Marvel Legends predictions. Nightcrawler, strong guy, Build-A-Figure. I said it. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, I appreciate it. And then the other thing is I want to put more work into my Geeky Drummer YouTube channel. That's a lot of fun doing that. I'm probably still going to teach drum lessons on the side. You know what I mean? It's also going to give me time to clear some stuff out of the garage. I have just way too much stuff in my garage right now. So I need to make the space. I need to get, it's just, I don't have enough space for some of the stuff. So I'm selling more stuff on eBay. Russology videos is another thing that I've been wanting to do. Like, I've wanted to talk about some real stuff, and Russology, I like doing those videos. I want to do more Russology videos. I just want to make everything better for 2019. It's a big deal for me to like just try my best. I'd like to do a little bit more Transformer reviews. Emma, Nina, Amor. Okay, go down the hallway, Emma. Look how she walks. So cute. Oh, bye-bye, Emma. Say bye-bye. Oh, there she goes. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you, Tong Boo. Thank you so much. So this is all stuff just that I have in mind to make things better for the channel. Like I said, the baby's college fund, me getting a hold of figures, that stuff's not a problem. It's just about taking things to the next level, recording in 4K, getting a gimbal, stuff like that, just to make better content on this channel. I'm going full-blown 150,000% on this thing, man. We're going to do it. Back in the day, I used to do a little bit more skits in the videos too, like I'd jump into like doing a skit. I want to do more of that stuff. I actually have like a stack of post-it notes, like just one after the other, and I'm just adding more and more goals for 2019. So throughout this live stream, I'm going to think of more stuff that I want to do for the new year. And yeah, so what figures am I selling? Oh, she just barged her way in. Emma, come here. The way she just walked in. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so here's the other thing, man, is that I'm trying to do something that has never been done before. I'm serious about this. This is no BS. This is 100% fact right here. I don't know anybody that has made a living just on YouTube and raised a family at the same time. All right. Now, I'm curious to know, but I don't think there's anybody else out there that's doing it. Now, there's definitely other YouTubers that, they have their channels and they're supporting a whole family on their own. Yes. But action figure reviewer, I don't know of any other action figure reviewer that is supporting a whole family on their own by talking about toys on the internet. And that is my dream. That's what I'm trying to make happen this year. So I'm going all out with everything. You know, I'm gonna make the main channel better. I'm also going to do more on the Patreon account. All right. I know some you guys don't like talking about it, but the thing is that I'm only talking about incentives here, things to make things more entertaining. You know, I'm gonna give more. Aside from the giveaways and the monthly exclusive videos, I'm gonna start doing different types of reviews on the Patreon account. It's not anything that's going to take away from the main YouTube channel. A lot of people think that right away, and that's not what I'm doing. Again, I want to make it. Thank you so much, Mr. Motion. You have a great 2019 as well, and thank you. But it's just adding something special for people that do something extra special for this whole production. So what I'm going to start doing is, do you guys know the YouTuber Thew Adams? He's a fantastic YouTube Transformer reviewer. And his reviews, he's sitting in a chair like this, and he's talking about a toy or a figure, and he talks about it like this. It's a face-to-face review. So I'm going to do exclusive face-to-face reviews on Patreon, and it'll be on things that I haven't reviewed before. So the great thing about that is that if I end up reviewing so people on Patreon will get that exclusive review, and if it's something that's popular enough, then I'll go ahead and do a regular review on the main YouTube channel. People that don't support on Patreon, you'll never know a difference. Nothing will change, but the people on Patreon will get that bonus look. And it'll be something different, and it'll be something fresh. And I think so far, I've already talked about it with everybody over there, and everybody sounded really excited about it. So I'm pretty stoked about doing that. And I'm just really stoked about this channel and what I'll be doing for 2019 overall. It's a relief. I'm sad about not going to Guitar Center anymore, but at the same time, I'm excited about the new stuff I'm going to be able to do for the channel. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Like I said, I have a huge list of things that I've been thinking about and I've written down, and I didn't bring that list with me in here, but yeah, it's a lot of good things that I'm going to be doing. Thank you so much, Ethan. Happy New Year to you, man. Thank you so much. So, yeah, so let's do a little unboxing exclusive. See, I got some things that I can open up right over here. Oh, yeah. So what the hell? You guys got to tell me this, all right? What happened to Fortnite? How did this game become so hated all of a sudden? I don't know. Hey, Devil's Due. Hey, brother, thank you so much, man. Happy New Year. Oh, man, thank you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Hey, thank you so much, man. Hey, you know, baby formula transfer. You know, you took out of your baby formula and just gave Emma some baby formula. You know what I mean? So thank you, Logan. All right. So, and thank you so much. But yeah, so Fortnite, a lot of people don't like Fortnite anymore. I've never played the game, but I'm just going to say Antisocial says it sucks. Hey, you ever hear that band called Antisocial? We've played with them before. But anyway, the figures, though, these figures are awesome as hell, man. I mean, come on. There's, okay. You don't want to see me review this one? Okay, let's give a yes if you want to see me review it, or a no if you want me to not review it, because I don't know about the game, but this looks dope. So let's see yeses or noses. All right, there's a no, there's a free fire, yes, I guess, no, yes, no, 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 hell no, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes, no, yes. You guys are going back and forth on me. Yes, yes, no, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes, no, yes, 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 no, no, hell no, yes, hell yes, yes, no, why not? Kind of, yes, yes, no, no, yes, flip, yes, daddy, yeah, well, yeah, I'm trying to read it as fast as I can. And Zombie Cat says, C. Yes, but everything, okay, there's enough yeses there to confirm that this will get reviewed. If it was a dominant no, then I would not do it. But there are way too many yeses for me to not review this, so I will be reviewing the Black Knight skin for Fortnite. See, I didn't even know that these weren't characters, man. People were like, no, we lost you to Shartimus. We lost you to the Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. I thought I'd give it a try. I have a student that loves the game. He's only 10 years old. I mean, can you blame him? He's a regular 10-year-old. He's a good kid. But, yeah, so let's open this up right now. All right? Is that okay? Can I open this? Is that okay? Let's see some yeses and noses if I can open it. Huh? Can I open it, say open it, or leave it closed? I don't know. That's too long of a thing to request. I'm just going to open it. I'm just going to open it. Don't worry. Or I could open this other one right here instead. Now I'm like teasing hella bad. Mr. Motion, thank you. Also, did you get the Predaking box set? I have not picked up the Predaking box set. I would love to pick that up, but I have a very good logical reason why I haven't, and that's because I really still love my Mastermind Creations, Feral Rex, and I do want it, but it's just not a priority for me to get it. So maybe later down the road, we'll see. But at this moment in time, it's just a pass, just out of raw necessity. I don't really need it in my collection. I don't know where I would put it. Is she knocking on the door? She doesn't push the door open. Oh God, it's so cute. Ah. Emma, come here. Okay, no. Okay, go play with Mama. Oh, okay. Look at her there. That's so cute. I can't stop walking. Say bye-bye. No, Emma, stop. Here we go. Oh, she's the ultimate adorbos. Oh. Oh. Catch this. She is so cute. Oh, man. It never gets old, I swear. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like, oof, she's just too cute to me. So, yeah. Thank you so much, you guys, for the kind words. But anyway, I've taken it out of the box right over here. And we got the, what's this thing called again? The Smasheroonie thingy. So they all have one gun and one smashing thing going on. Does the Tesseract fit in a Marvel Legends hand? Are you talking about the one from yesterday? The one that came with Loki? Hey, thank you so much, Clint. Here's to a beautiful 2019. We'll keep up the support on Patreon. Thank you so much, Clint. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. It really means a lot. See, the thing, too, is, man, this dream of mine of being the first action figure reviewer to support a family doing YouTube videos talking about toys is it really means a lot to me when people like believe in me on that level. You know what I mean? It really does, because it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I say it like I say it. You know what I mean? I want to support a family talking about toys. But it's really more than that, because I want to make good, entertaining content over anything else. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just want to make fun videos for you guys. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is making my videos shorter, okay? Now, one thing that's been great about YouTube lately is that they have a new partner manager program over there. So I have somebody that I've been talking to and been having meetings with at YouTube, and I was just blown away by how much attention that was put into my channel. I'd never seen anybody give a whole report on my channel. Like, she had a whole slideshow about who's watching my videos the most, who's watching my videos the least, when I get the most views, when I get the least amount of views, what videos work, and what videos don't work. Apparently there's, like, it was recommended to me to take it easy on the sud videos. She was like, you might just want to take those down a notch because you seem to have a lot of viewers that don't like that character. And I'm like, I know, but I love the sud. I love sud so much. Don't take away my sud, you guys. But you guys, there's like a huge demographic of you guys that hate. You guys, some of you hate sud. And then like Juan, there's others of you on the other side that love sud as much as I do. So it's funny because I love sud, and that's a new shirt. Oh, that's another thing for 2019 is merch. I really want to pump up the merch thing. I want to do some. I have great ideas for merch, and I was talking to you, my partner from YouTube, and we're talking about connecting an online merch store for ShartimusPrime and connecting it to the YouTube channel. So it'll be a whole lot easier to pick up merchandise, and I'll have different kinds of merchandise. I have an idea for the Shartimus Prime beanie already. I have ideas in mind for stickers and pins. Like, so not all like really expensive stuff here. I'm not trying, again, the goal here isn't trying to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to be rich. I just want to be the first action figure reviewer to raise a family on his own. You know what I mean? By talking about toys online. That's what I'm going for here. So it's not all like it has to all be t-shirts or expensive merchandise. It could be cheaper stuff too, and stuff that you guys would like, Female voice, please. Female voice. What do you mean female voice? You want me to turn my voice into a female voice? Or is that, I don't know. Okay, so the Sudge short film. Alex says, that's funny. Hey, what's up, Robin, New 52? How's it going? Pedro, can you give me a shout out, please? I just did. I shouted out your name, Pedro. There you go. You got it. So here's the Black Knight figure, and I'm already liking it so far, man. I think McFarlane Toys has done an amazing job with this piece already. It's got these great looking, I mean, dude, you look at a double jointed elbow bend that goes in that far. I mean, come on. You may hate the game, but don't hate the figure. Come on, don't disrespect a good figure just because you don't like the game, man. This is dope, dude. This is dope. It has ankle pivot. Look at that. You gotta give it. Oh yeah, music videos. Music videos is a big thing that I want to do on this channel. I hope you guys, I'm not the best singer in the world. I'm really a drummer, but my band has been practicing fairly consistently this year, and I want to record new songs. I have the Posing Action Figures song. That's going to be the first music video is Posing Action Figures. So expect that to pop up again at the end of the videos instead of playing with toys. So I'm going to switch back to Posing Action Figures at the end of the videos, and we're going to work on a music video. And so I'm really excited for that. There's a Playing with Toys song. I have a song called Give It Ankle Pivot that we've been playing that I really like. This is a McFarlane Toys figure. Kamui? Yeah. So yeah, it's a McFarlane Toys figure. So yeah, Give It Ankle Pivot is another one. We have another one called Nerd Balls, which I think is hella funny. Because it's pretty much as dumb as it sounds. Your channel get me through the day. I deal with depression bad, and you're one of the lights in my day. It's weird that people that don't know you mean so much to you. Hey man, I didn't catch your name. Charles, that is a huge honor to me to hear that. I really appreciate you sharing that with me, because and that I feel like is my real contribution to society. Because it's kind of a silly thing. I'm a grown man. I'm getting close to 40 years old, man. I'm only a few years away from 40. So I want, when it's time for me to leave this planet, I want to think to myself, did I ever make a difference? Did I do anything that was worth it? Or was I just a jerk off playing with toys all the time? You know what I mean? And it's like, when I hear that, it makes me feel like it's bigger than what I'm just doing here. It's actually, helping people in ways, and that just really means a lot to me to hear that. So I appreciate you sharing that with me, Charles, because I would like to be a positive, especially with so much negativity going on, it makes me happy to hear that. I appreciate it. But and it's all about the people, man. It's funny because a lot of people will say that, it's kind of weird. Like, you're just a guy on the internet I don't know and stuff. And a lot of people feel like there's a lot of distance with the internet. But you got to keep in mind, I've been doing this for 10 years. And in my 10 years, I have met so many of you face to face that it's really more a part of my reality than you guys could actually know. Because, I mean, I haven't gotten just and I'm not saying this as a popularity thing, but like, I've gotten recognized in places that I never thought anybody would recognize me. It's really bizarre. Or the holiday season. I get recognized in just like casual places that aren't a toy section, or that aren't like a Toys R Us or something like that. You know what I mean? So, or a convention. My point of bringing that up is that I've met a lot of you guys face to face, where that you are very real to me. You know what I mean? This isn't just like an obscure, collection of people. Like, I've met a lot of you face to face, and I've taken pictures with you guys. I'm always down to take a picture and hang out for a little bit. You know what I mean? Depending on the situation, I may have to run real fast, or I may be able to talk, longer than you're willing to hear me talk. That happened to me one time when we were on vacation, and I got recognized at the Target, and And yeah, it was kind of funny because like I was talking to the dude a lot longer than I think he had time for, and he had to go. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, go." I haven't talked about toys in a whole week and a half, so I was all stoked to meet somebody to talk about figures with. You know what I mean? But you guys are very real to me, and I just want to make that very clear that the whole situation here isn't just like I'm not blind to you. I see you guys, for real. So yeah. Anyway, music videos for 2019. That's the thing that I want to do, and I'm already getting the wheels in motion for music videos, combining my music talents with my ShartimusPrime talents or whatever. Combining it into one. I think it could be a lot of fun. And yeah, so Abe, I will be at Toy Fair. I don't have my plane ticket yet, but I'm getting everything all geared up and ready to go for Toy Fair. So yeah, I'll see you in New York. I hope to see you in New York. I have to leave though, because I have to leave there kind of early. I'm not going to have as much time there as I did last year because we're playing a show. Well, my band is playing a show on the 20th, and I think the last day of Toy Fair is on the 20th. So I have to be back by the 20th so we could play. We have a show going on with some pretty notable punk bands. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm not sure if the Has-Beens are playing with us. But yeah, so we're playing with two of the bands we're playing with are MDC and Verbal Abuse. So I'm pretty stoked that we're playing with both of those bands that night. So I have to make that show. And yeah, so that's on the 20th over here. My voice over here in Pacifica. So I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, we got to make time, take advantage as much as I can. Got to go back to New York. Love New York, man. Everybody over there, amazing. I'm such a lucky person to be able to visit there at least once a year. It's incredible. But what, Thomas Bucks? Are you getting bullied? Why do you keep writing "Stop bullying me" or "You bullied me"? Don't let yourself get bullied. You got to flip it around, man. You got to turn something else. You got to talk smack right back. You got to take that energy. You got to be like Bishop. You know what I mean? Like when Bishop gets hit, Bishop goes, boo, ah, bam. And then you hit him right back with, boom. You got to come up with something clever, which was something I was not able to do when I was younger. Believe it or not, my young days, I was a very shy kid. And if somebody made fun of me, I would take it to heart. And when I would take it to heart, they could tell. And because they could tell, they thought what they were doing was working, and they would bully me even more. So, yeah, if you want to talk about nerd cred, I don't know about nerd cred, dork cred. I think dork cred I can take. But yeah, I was voted most shy in my grammar school. In 8th grade, I was voted most shy. To give you some perspective. No free shout outs, Venom. I just gave you the shout out. Damn. I screwed it up. Don't be a bully, be a star. Or just be badass. Yeah. You like my jazz? Thank you so much, Weird Trot. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and I want to play more jazz gigs. It's kind of hard playing jazz gigs if I'm not available because I'm teaching drum lessons 3 nights a week. And I make so much more money playing a gig than I do teaching. It's just ridiculous. It's like the amount of time that goes into into a performance and the payoff financially for that compared to teaching a lesson is just way greater, for performance. So is my hair still a bit red? I'm gonna re-dye it though. It's mostly gone black to okay, yeah. So Uten wants to learn drums. Okay, so can you count to 4? So if you can count to 4, pretty much got it. And then can you do this? That's the next thing you got to be able to do. Is this. That's the trickiest thing. That goes so far in playing drums. You actually want to tilt your hand and be able to go like that. That's how you play drums. Okay? As weird as it sounds, you got to be able to do this while holding a drumstick. Because say this is an amateur drummer with the wrist stiff. An experienced player has a loose wrist. See, that's a little drum lesson right there. A little taste, a little bit of freebie right there. Just sprinkle it on there. A little bit of sorbet on there for you. Okay, hope you like it. Are you going to party today? Oh man, we're gonna go full on a hard baby party tonight. You won't believe it, man. We got a 14-month-old. We got an 11-month-old, and then we're gonna have an 8-year-old. And there's gonna be no drinks, and there's gonna be a movie, and there's gonna be soda everywhere. It's gonna be crazy. And we're probably gonna eat a pizza, and there's gonna be baby formula all over the place. Baby formula here all over. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy up in here, man. There might be an action figure or two that I'm gonna show my brother. Yeah, so it's gonna be dad life. Yeah, Abe knows what's up, man. You do know what's up. Yeah, congratulate Devil's Due, man. He's a new father also. Yeah. Him and Christina have their kid, Logan, cute baby. I just joined. Oh, thank you, Justin. Thanks for chiming in. There was a drummer that played Under the Bridge yesterday. I was walking around like I had my own theme music, and I was so hyped while catching Pokemon. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I've thought about doing street drumming. I've never done that before. I always thought I could, but no. Dustin, I am not Mexican. I am half Nicaragüense and half North American. My dad's Maltese / white, so I'm half white guy, half Latin guy. That's what I am. But my mom's family is Costa Rican, Nicaragüense, both kind of, but the bloodline is Nicaraguan. You know. Do you like Marvel or DC? Oh God, I like both. I like both. But yeah. Juan Vargas says, what was that, Juan? Huh? Did you sit on a tack or something, or you just go, Oh wait, hold on a second. That hurt so bad I had to go, What? All right, Jorge Munoz. Unboxing. That's right. I have another thing to unbox right here. I'm not gonna go full on review with this. I should get him holding some of his accessories though. Oh, there's a port right here. How does this go into the back? It goes into the back. So they all have a backpack thing, a weapon for smashing things. How did you meet Charlita 1? Well, at a party. You know, the first time I met her was at a party. That's as cool as the story gets. And then I saw her, and then I didn't see her again for a long time. And then I saw her again at another party. And then we both remembered each other. And then, so she was trying to, we're both single and everything, and things. I was like, hey, what you doing? Hey. She was like, hey, and I was like, hey. So here we go. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you guys, I think the funniest. I have not laughed so hard at a TV show recently as I have at the new Tracy Morgan show, The Last OG. Oh my God, you have to watch that show. Abe, I know you would love it, bro. If you haven't seen it already, you would laugh your ass off, especially because it's a very New York show, and he's from Brooklyn, or his character is from Brooklyn, and he's been locked up for a little while, and he comes back, and it's all gentrified, and he's trying to adapt and everything. But it's a comedy. It is hilarious. You love that? The Last OG, you seen it? We got 2 episodes left of season 1. Oh my God, I laughed so hard, man. There's just so many scenes that I laughed so hard. Tracy Morgan is hella funny. You crazy Mike, stop the fight holding a baby. While holding a baby. Charlita 1 and I were dying, man. Oh, we were dying. Okay, I'm going to put the Fortnite figure right there, okay? And I have another unboxing thing to do, and it's a Cadillac. Come on, man. It's Coupe de Ville. It looks pretty cool, right? So, that shit, oh, man, that is really the funniest show I've seen in a long time. You guys have to watch that. It's called The Last OG. It's just hella funny. Just so many moments in there that like both of us are just laughing. There's hella times while see the thing is that I love to laugh. My wife, she loves to laugh too. So it's hella funny. Yo, I put classic 2-pack Doc Ock tentacles on the new one. Looks dope. Oh, it works, huh? All right, cool. I don't have that figure, so I never got. I'll never be able to try it. But I did get my second one customized by the infamous Dave Wheeler. So I have that going on. So, ooh, yes, I want to check this out. This looks freaking dope. Yeah. Come on. Uh-oh. Woo. Oh, it's stuck up here. Ah. Okay, I have to open it on this side. Hey, thank you so much, Green Inkling. Make sure I read that right, Green Inkling. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm kind of curious to get an idea, like how. See, it's like, don't you guys think it would be cool to see the videos? See, Green Inkling just donated to the 4K. That's the way I see it. Just contributed to the 4K because 4K doesn't mean that, like, I don't know if you guys get it, but like if I get a 4K camera, that doesn't mean that I could just start recording in 4K and throw videos up. I need to get a new laptop to go with the 4K. Now, you may sound like that's like some BS mechanic shit, like, well, you gotta change the brakes, you gotta change the rotors too, which isn't BS, but it's like that, like say you run the brakes into the ground so hard, you tear up the rotors a little bit. It's like you can't just buy new brakes and think the shit's gonna work out awesome. You got to get new brakes and you got to get new rotors to go along with those new brakes. So I have to get a new laptop, which is going to help me produce more music and more videos fluently, because producing music on a laptop that's producing videos on a daily basis takes so much out of this laptop right here that Sun's in the garage, by the way, that it's just too much for it to handle. So I have to invest. That's another thing I'm trying to pick up this year is a new laptop. So all the investment stuff that I talk about, it's all just towards new equipment. That's what I'm trying to get at over here. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying to open up this Cadillac, which looks so freaking dope already. Can't wait. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Thank you to Jada Toys for sending this my way. They had a couple of samples that they sent me that I already reviewed. And then as I was reviewing them, I was like, you know what? I know we didn't talk about Catwoman, but can you please send me a Catwoman because that looks so dope. I want Catwoman too, please. And they're like, oh, we gave away all the Catwomans, but here, let's see what we can do. And they dug around and they're able to find one. So I really do appreciate that. All right. Got to use a screwdriver to get this off from underneath. What did that box do to you, Shart? You think killing boxes will give you jollies? Kind of does a little bit, though. See, oh, I like that. So you got a little jolly from that one. Oh, another jolly. Ooh. All right. So, hella stupid. That's what jollies look like. When I get jollies, I'm like, all right. I'm almost 40 as well, and the guy who was in the car crash in your last live video. So from one punk rocker to another, thanks for being brave enough to do this. Right on, brother. Thank you, Charles. Awesome to hear that, man. Damn, dude. I hope you have the smoothest recovery, man. I mean, it sounds like it. It's going okay. So just wishing you the best. All right, this is coming off right over here. That's the other thing, man, is that so in the punk rock community, the way people talk, this is like one reason why I just love punk rock is that it's a big family. Like when people talk about like famous punk rockers or they talk about, musicians and stuff, it's always from like a perspective of family, like people like ask like about like how things are going, like on a very like personal kind of intimate level. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but that's basically what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like let me see, like for example, what happened, what was it that just like if you talk about Tim Armstrong from Rancid, like people will talk about, oh yeah, I think is he dating that girl? Like, is he dating that girl from the Interrupters? It's almost like kind of like a life update kind of thing that's going on with people. So I ran into this punk rocker when I was in. Thanks a lot, Green. It was just cool running into this other punk rocker at Comic-Con, and he was just asking me about the Mangs and stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I watch your ShartimusPrime channel, but yeah, I like the Mangs stuff that you guys have up there." And the way that he was asking about it and everything was just, I don't know, it's like he was asking about like the shows that we're playing, and I'm not really making a really good point over here or anything at all. I'm just kind of trying to express my love, but I'm doing two things at once over here, and I'm not articulating myself, not articulating my idea very well over here. But okay, here's an example. Okay, here's a perfect example. The singer from our band, last year, he got himself really sick, so it was just like, it really meant a lot to me that when I ran into people in the local scene, like everybody asked, like the first thing that people would ask, it was like how our singer was doing and if he was still sick. It wasn't like, oh, when's your next show? That would come out like later on in a conversation, but like it was like the concern about like how Ice Cat was doing and stuff like that. That would be like at the top of their head. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of like communal like caring and engagement that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So that to me kind of like makes it feel like it's a big family. And it goes that way with like all kinds of different punk rockers, you kind of want to make sure everyone's doing well. Oh, this is got a little bit of tape and stuff right there, but damn, that is sick. I wish it transformed. I'm not gonna lie, but still, never said it could transform. Nobody said it could transform, but damn it, that looks sick. Ooh, man. Black coat, black shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Boy's a time bomb. That is so dope. Oh, that is awesome. I love that purple interior. That is sick. I think this is the sickest one out of all of these metal vehicles that they have. This is cool. So I'll be reviewing this. See, something like this, maybe like I'm going to do a full review on this because I asked them to send me this. That's messed up for me to not do a full review on it if I asked them to send it to me. But let's say, excuse me, I didn't ask for this and they just sent it to me. This is something that I would do a slideshow video on. So that's a goal for 2019, are these slideshow videos where I'm just going to take a whole bunch of pictures, put my own music in the background with no lyrics, and then just you're going to hear some cool rock music going on, and you're going to look at pictures, and the video will last like a couple minutes, something like that, really short. Another thing is that I started to mention earlier, and here's a Catwoman, is that I'm going to try, and I'm not, oh man, not too bad. That one thing I want to start doing is making my videos a little bit shorter. Okay, so please keep in mind when I say this, I'm not saying it from a sense of being upset with anybody, all right? So there's no like, my angle here is not to try to guilt trip anybody or anything, but the fact is that you guys, on average, watch about 3 minutes of my videos, and then you dip. That's just it. Is it's about 3 minutes in, and then that's the audience retention. As I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to do what you do. I only have 9 action figures. Well, you don't want to try what I do yet. Wait for me to be a success story first, because I could be a total utter failure after 2019. And then you don't want to be the fool that follows the fool, right? Let me be the fool. Don't be the fool that follows him. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know where this is going to go. So yeah, this is like I'm on a tightrope. Don't join me on the tightrope, bro. Do your thing. I'm over here on this weird, crazy ride. From Pittsburgh. I've played Pittsburgh before. I have seen 36 states of this grand country, the United States of America. 36 states. One day I'd like to hit all 50. That would be pretty sweet. But Fortnite the musical. You've helped make my recovery go by smoothly. Right on, man. I'm really stoked for that. Punk rockers are a family, and you're part of that family too, man. Love you, brother, and love back at you, brother. And then the thing skipped. And thank you for letting me tell you how much you've meant to me. No, I really appreciate you sharing, Charles. It's not always easy to do that, especially because people judge each other, and there's always this kind of stigma of like, this stranger on the internet thing. But as I said earlier, the shit is real for me, you know, like on me. So don't ever feel dumb about any of that stuff, because on my end, it is real. You know, this is very real. And yeah, so I, you know, being able to have a positive effect on other people is a gift. I really do feel like it is. What are lyrics for the intro song? It goes ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking fat hits, taking fat shits, Shartimus. Subscribe, you pinche mains. That's it. All right. So, do want a Venom plush? Ooh, Venom plushes are cool. I'd probably let the Nugget play with it. And jazz hands. Yeah, jazz hands. One of my saddest highlights of the year was that I almost lost my dad to heart failure. Thank God he made it, though I love him so much. That is another thing, Jerron. I'm happy to hear that your dad's pulled through, man. That's great news. I'm very happy for you. I'm sad that, you know, scary, but I'm glad things are looking much better. This is another thing that I'm glad I'm not working at Guitar Center anymore. Is I need to spend more time with family. You know, I'm a very busy guy. I know the videos only take about 7 minutes to watch, or like they'll be like 10 minutes long, but it takes hours to, on average, it takes me 4 hours to make a video. And that's not that bad, but it's time consuming. And that's just on the video. There's other things around this YouTube channel that aren't on the screen that takes a lot of time that goes into it. And there's just a lot of different things for me to work on. So I spend a lot of time on the channel, and then spending the time teaching at Guitar Center just makes me an incredibly busy guy. I mean, I've had to miss all kinds of family function things and family events and stuff. So the point I'm getting at over here is less time on teaching drums is going to make me more available for some good quality family time, because, you know, my parents are older. You know, my parents are getting close to the 70s. So it's like I want to make sure I have that quality time with them while they're still with us. Also, my daughter. I mean, I have a kid. I have another kid on the way, man. We have the Nugget, and then we have the Snugget. You know, the second Nugget. You know, so the Snugget cometh, and yeah. So that's what. Where do you teach? I would love to go. I'm in San Francisco. Jaden, I teach on Van Ness at the Guitar Center on Van Ness in California. But I quit. So I'll be there till the end of the month. I'll be there till the end of January. That's the other thing, is that like I haven't walked out of. I'm like, you know, in the movies when somebody wants to quit their job and they throw the pie on the ground and they give everybody the bird. F you, F you, F you. I hate all you guys. Yeah, I'm out of here. Right? I'm doing the opposite of that. So I gave a 6-week notice. Okay, if you just get an idea of, so that's my perspective on how I'm transitioning this. Is I'm trying to make it as smooth a transition for me and for the people at Guitar Center as much as possible. Laura Demetron is crying with Charlita 1. Do Kingpin wave. I don't have that wave yet, so I have to figure some things out, you know, and try to get a hold of it as soon as I can. But I did put an order in for the Captain Marvel wave, which I assume is going to take a little while to get here. So I have the Captain Marvel wave, the Kree Sentry wave ordered. It'll take a while for it to get here. So I'm hoping that I get the Kingpin wave sometime between now and when that Captain Marvel wave shows up. But I haven't even bought the Kingpin wave yet. Yeah, I gotta manage some things because I have a couple of hot toys I just ordered. So the thing that you guys, a lot of people don't think about is that you may be a Marvel Legends fan only, and you may only watch my Marvel Legends reviews, but I review hot toys. I review a whole bunch of other stuff too. So managing getting that stuff to come in and everything is pretty complicated. And just managing how the funds work to make it happen so that I'm not dipping into anything that you shouldn't dip into. You know, you got to be responsible. So may take me a little bit longer than I'd like to get that Kingpin wave up, but hey, you guys, just know that I'm trying my best over here. You know what I mean? So, and then collection cleanup videos will continue on. The stuff that I've done in this last year, I want to continue doing. I do want to do more toy hunts. Toy hunt videos have just been extremely difficult to do because I like doing them with the baby and the wife around. I need Shirley to one there to help shoot those. She does a great job shooting those videos, and it's just, yeah. So I have to wait till, because she's pregnant, so she doesn't really feel good most of the time. She really doesn't feel good most of the time. So it's harder to do the toy hunts, but hopefully after the pregnancy we can do more toy hunt videos also. Favorite bath of 2018? Alex, come on, man. Did you not see my best of 2018 Marvel Legends video, huh? Did you not see that video, bro? Come on, man. It's in the thumbnail. It's in the thumbnail, man. Mr. Shartimus, I don't feel so good. What's wrong, Alex? What's wrong? Oh, no! Oh, we lost Alex, everybody. Oh, man. Just watched him fade away to dust. Yeah. My girlfriend got me a Thor statue from for Christmas because I always sung the Big Bad Toy Store jingle. Is that the Big Bad Toy Store jingle? Big. You guys want to see some cool Hot Toys? So this is my Hot Toys display, which is sad. You can't. Oh, I just ruined the poster. Never mind. Okay, we'll cover that back up. All right. You can't really see anything in there. I don't. My light isn't working for whatever reason. So, why does Thomas keep saying you is a bully? I'm gonna remove you, Thomas, if you don't stop saying that all the time. All right? Because here's the thing. Stop saying that. Because I don't see anybody bullying anybody over here. Who's bullying Tom? Who's bullying Thomas Bucks? Huh? Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of him. Here's the thing. Okay, well, here, I'm going to give you another chance. Your next, yeah, you're trolling, right? So who's bullying you? I'm going to ask you that. Who is it? Who's the bully? If I don't get a response, or if you just say the same thing over again, you're out of here, man. You're gone. And you don't come back. Ooh, if I block you, man, you are gone forever. I don't play. And I don't block people very often, by the way. I'm not, okay, and then he's done. I'm bullying you. I am not bullying. Oh, wait. What did I just do? I just made somebody a moderator of the channel by accident instead. What did I just do? Damn it, Thomas. This is all your fault. How do I? Well, I'll change that later on, I guess. But somehow I just made somebody a moderator of the channel. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Anonymous, dude. Your vids make me laugh on sad days and make happy days better. You're very talented. Thank you for everything you do. Peace. Anonymous, dude, thank you so much, man. I mean, not just for, supporting, but also the kind words, man. It really, I do feel privileged to be able to have a positive effect on anybody like that. That is awesome. There we go. And then this guy, there we go. Thomas Bucks, you can't write on this channel anymore. You're done. Let's crack this thing open. Nah. Hey, bye. You listen to Gwar at all? A little bit here and there. I'm not like a Gwar fan, but yeah, some of my fans or some of my friends. Yeah, I really like Gwar a lot. Green Inkling, thank you again, man. Oh, that is awesome of you. What have I been listening to a lot lately? Well, I'm stoked that we're playing a show with verbal abuse. So I've been listening to a little bit more verbal abuse, and I've been wanting to get deeper into Agnostic Front. I've never really grew up on a lot of New York hardcore bands, So but Agnostic Front, I really like them a lot, and I like listening to hardcore bands more when I'm actually if I'm exercising, because I get really pumped. I start to get hella aggro and everything. And so if I listen to hardcore and I'm just by myself and I'm editing, like I get into it and then I feel this burst of energy and I have nowhere for it to go. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I knew it, like, but I'm just editing a video. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I get a chance to go jog, I like to listen to harder stuff. But yeah, Agnostic Front, I've been kind of like getting more into them, like backwards, So like a lot of their most current album, I really liked a lot, and then I've been going backwards from there, and then like yeah, so. But yeah, not too. There's just so much music out there that I need to listen to that I have not listened to. That it's just intense. It just never ends. It just keeps on going. But yeah, like Alice in Chains. I was into Alice in Chains a little bit back in the day. See, now Descendants is like, because I grew up in the '90s. Like Descendants to me is like, I feel like all the '90s punk rock stuff is wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for the Descendants. I love the Descendants. Descendants are amazing. I did see Aquaman last night. Oh, and what was it? There's this other punk rocker at work, and we're talking and stuff, and what was it? He was like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Yeah." We're talking about each other's girls and stuff, and he was saying that, "Yeah, my girlfriend." She got me a birthday present and she hooked me up with the show. I was like, oh, whoa, that's sick. My wife hooked me up with a concert too, for a birthday gift. And then I was like, who did she take you to go see? She's like, oh, we went to go see Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, he's like, I got a Motorhead tattoo and stuff, but like I'm not really into that kind of music that much. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's kind of cool. He's like, yeah. He's like, well, what concert did you go to? He was like, oh, my wife got me tickets for Descendants. He went, oh, screw you, man. And he was all hella jealous. He's like, oh, damn it, I love the Descendants. Damn. And he was hella jealous, and I was like, oh. We had really good seats for the Descendants show too. Bill Stevenson was right there. I went like that, and then he did that right back at me. Awesome. Bill Stevenson, the drummer from the Descendants, probably one of the best punk rock drummers ever. Metallica or Megadeth? Isn't it just the same band? No? Oh, no. I take it back. I'm not trying to start any fights or anything over here, okay? I'm not trying to start any fights. Man alone. Is somebody trying to say I'm a bully? Speak Spanish, please. People don't like it when I speak. Oh no, you guys are actually really nice to me when I spoke Spanish in that review recently. Thank you so much for your kind words. My Spanish isn't really very good. I have a decent accent, but there's a lot of words in Spanish I just don't know. So I get embarrassed. When I speak Spanish. Basically, my Spanish is like the equivalent of, like, especially if you're like, let's say you live in California, all right? And you go to a McDonald's or something, and you order a cheeseburger, or a burger that comes, or, well, they don't put mayonnaise on the burger. So let's say, okay, so you order a cheeseburger and you say, and I want it, and the person that's taking your order, let's say English is not their first language. Now, I learned Spanish and English at the same time as a baby. Like, there's audio of me speaking Spanish as a baby. But my dad never learned Spanish. Like, he can say, like, a couple of phrases and things like that. But my dad doesn't speak Spanish. My dad's a white guy. He doesn't speak Spanish. And so I only grew up with one parent in the house that could speak Spanish. And it's not like Spanish was mandatory or anything. I just mostly learned from talking to my mom and my grandmother in Spanish, and my aunts a little bit here and there and stuff. But anyway, my Spanish is like the equivalent to, like, if you go to a McDonald's and you order a cheeseburger, they understand. I want a large drink. They understand that. Okay, get fries. Okay, they understand that. They understand a whole bunch of stuff. But then if you say something like, and then can you give me easy mayo on the burger? And then they say something like, oh, extra mayo? Like, no, easy mayo. And they go, oh, no mayo. And then you go like, no, just light mayonnaise. and they go, diet mayonnaise? You know what I mean? That's like me in Spanish. Like there's like, I can get by, but as soon as we get like a little bit deep in here, then I'm gonna lose you because my Spanish doesn't do too good. I would love to learn Japanese, even though I don't speak a word of Japanese, but I think I could if I applied myself. I learned some things in Chinese. I can speak some Chinese. I can speak some Mandarin. You know, yeah, you just say mucho mayo, mucho mayo. But Dark Phoenix trailer or Avengers Endgame trailer. You know, man, I kind of. God, I wanted to like the Dark Phoenix trailer so much more than I did. I think I'm kind of just done with that particular franchise. Would you speak French? Ay putain, yes, I would speak French. I would love to speak French. That's the only thing I know how to say in French is ay putain, putain. Or I may not be saying it correctly. But yeah. I heard what was her name, Shannon Lee, say that in a video once, and then I asked one of my French students what that meant. Haha, putain, yeah. Basically, means son of a bitch, right? I could say a couple of things in Tagalog too. You know, that's what I would like to if I could learn. So I got an idea for a superhero team. Okay, you guys want to hear it? This is never going to see the light of the day. It's never going to see the light of day. It's very much like a Mystery Men type of thing. But it's a superhero team called the Possibles. And their leader is the guy who could almost speak every language. He just doesn't yet, but you know, he could speak a whole bunch of languages, but he's working on it. One day he's going to speak every language. And then there's also the guy who could jump really high. You know, like that's his only real power and ability. He could jump really, really high. Like he by far higher than anybody you've ever seen, but he jumps really high. There's also the man of infinite patience, like super patient dude. Like you can't get him to budge, you know. There's also the girl that could talk to parakeets, which I thought was kind of interesting, you know. So it's like unfortunate she can't talk to any of the cool birds, but you know she could talk to parakeets. And there's also Incredibles ripoff. Well, no, because they don't have a. Well, wait, what parts of Incredibles ripoff? Who speaks to parakeets? Pepper Potts is alive. The Probable Guys. Probable Guys. There you go. Do you have a PS4? Is Probable Guys in Invincible? I do have the PS4. I have a Twitch account, so I've been playing PS4 Spider-Man on Twitch. TCJ Monkey Butt has been shouted out properly. Pedro says you are the reason that I collect action figures. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, man. Hey guys, I speak English. Hey, good job, James. Me too. I've been speaking English for a very long time. People who don't like Sud, it strikes a nerve with them. Hitting too close to home there, buddy. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I've been saying. That's like word for word. That's what cracks me up about it. Is I tell people like I was just talking about it with my brother recently, and like I was saying, like, man, if you don't like Sud, yeah, maybe it's just a little bit close, you know. Maybe the truth hurts, you know. Maybe the truth hurts a little bit. Maybe it's just a little too close to home. But some people actually think I'm making fun of mentally challenged people, and that is not what Sud is at all. Sud is a caricature of my inner geek. Sud is me. Sud is you. We are Sud. We are Sud. That's going to be another ShartimusPrime t-shirt, by the way. Stay tuned for that. We are Sud. It's going to be I don't know. I think that would be a cool shirt. And I want to have like spit, like flying or something. We are Sud with spit underneath or something like that. You know, something like that. Sud for president. That would be a good one too. I like that one. That would be a great bumper sticker, Sud 2020, and with like a silhouette of Sud, like, you know, with the hat. Oh, you can't see the wings. And check out my cool baseball cap that my cousin made for me. That's pretty sweet, right? Check it out. Yeah, we are Sud 2020. We should do a collab vid with Sean. I've done several collab videos with Sean, and I will most likely be doing another one with him in 2019. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. United Sud of Ajikia. I don't like Sud for president. Oh man, yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen. When did I start collecting? I really started collecting when I was 15. You know what's kind of funny, and I'm just gonna. I feel like I, you know, there's me in my personal life, but there's also like the part of my life which is Shartimus Prime, and I really feel like it has an interesting origin story that almost sounds like a superhero story because, like, what really got me into collecting was kind of a tragic thing. Like, I got into a serious accident where I almost died, and coming out of it and during the whole recovery thing, like collecting was what helped me get my footing back, kind of into a normal place. I guess maybe that's another reason why, like, when people tell me that they suffer from an injury or they're recovering from and going through a hard time, and that the channel, the positivity from the channel helps them. I think that's one reason why that hits me in the heart because I experienced some, that was like a really tough experience. So it cracked my skull, and it wasn't messy, thankfully. I am literally a very thick-skinned person. I fractured my skull without uh, uh, I already cracked my skull. I had cracked my skull, but the skin never broke. So my whole skull situation was kind of weird, man. Imagine, it was freaky to say the least. Like, imagine Quasimodo, but worse. Like, that's kind of what I looked like. It was pretty messed up. But my dad is the one who encouraged me into collecting because I couldn't really go outside a whole lot. I couldn't do a whole lot of anything. So my dad is the one that was like, yeah, we'll help, yeah, if you do a couple extra chores around here and there, buy you some Star Wars toys, and that's how I got into collecting. So I was 15 when that happened. So I've been collecting since I was 15. Maybe took a break just a little bit here and there, and but for the most part, mostly collecting the whole time. I want to say I took a break between the age of like around 18, not even 18, I was still collecting stuff. So like sometime around like 18 to 21, so there's like a 2 or 3 years space in there when I wasn't really collecting so much. So, but yeah, that's like the Shartimus Prime origin story. That's the way I see it is, once with the head injury and everything like that. And I've heard all the jokes. Oh, that's how you're so crazy the way you are. Yeah. It's actually not, though. Like, the part of me that you guys do see was kind of already there, but there's like this other stuff that comes with head injuries that isn't really so pleasant, and that's the part that I try to not let you guys see because it does mess with you. It does change you in a way that's not always like the great. Like severe concussions, man, they're not fun. They mess with you in a really weird way. Are you going to make a new collection video? Yes, I will be doing that. Yes. All right. And let's see here. Zach said, will you ever review the DC Essentials line? I did pick up a couple of those figures. I would like to review some of them. I have Watchmen 2-pack. I think it's a Dr. Manhattan. And then I realized, you know what? Why did I get these? I'm happy with my Watchmen figures that I already have from Mattel. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to I think I'm going to pass on the DC Essentials line. It's not doing it for me like how I wanted. They don't come with any accessories, man. They don't really come with anything. So does actually Shark's twin brother. They were separated at birth, like that weird Elvis movie. Okay. And all right. Well, sometimes I'm getting some messages here that are like not that I have to approve, and I approve them, and then sometimes they still don't go through, which is weird. Which is your favorite statue? I think my favorite statue is the Sideshow Mystique. I really love the Mary Jane Sideshow statue as well. Gunsworth, what up? New York Pagans says say is the words. Do I look like I'm under the influence or something? Because like I feel like my eyes look really droopy. I don't usually look at my face. I usually don't see my face looking back at me this long. So maybe that's just me being weird. Sorry. But what's up, Eddie Garcia? How you doing? You should make a channel called Lord Emmatron where you and Emma play/review kid toys. That's not a bad idea at all. I would like to do something like that. She is entertaining as hell, so or she's entertaining as hell for me. I mean, that's my daughter. There's I'm kind of biased, but the kid is cute. Wherever we go, she's a showstopper, man. People just stop. We had a whole crowd over at Target. I was holding her hand, walking with her at Target. There's this lady that had these two cute little doggies, and it was like an intersection thing at Target. And it was Lord Emmatron and the two very cute dogs, and she was petting and playing with the dogs, and just people were stopped in the Target, and there was a crowd around us looking at the cute baby and the cute doggies, and everybody was like, oh my God, this is so cute. It was so funny. Alfonso! Mattel lost DC license to Spin Master. Is that Spin Master? Really? Who the hell's Spin Master? Spin Master. Oh, their stock went up. Okay. What does Spin Master make? Like what kind of excuse me? What kind of action figures do they make though? All right. Well, I'm how many figures do you have? I don't know. I think I have a couple thousand. I don't know. I have too many. That's why I'm selling a whole bunch. Or I'm not a whole bunch, but I'm selling them bit by bit as I can. But then I need more. Keep getting more of them, man. Keep getting more. I need more figures. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need figures like that. It's just, believe it or not, you have to have new figures if you want to have a action figure review YouTube channel. You have to keep getting new figures. That's kind of part of the game. But I try to manage everything as I look at this mess on the floor. But I need to do another collection cleanup video. How about your SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 50? It's right over there. Wait, yeah, it's right over there. Yeah, it's right over there. True ShartimusPrime. I had a traumatic brain injury in the crash. People don't understand how difficult it is to cope with that. For a family to cope, it's like you become a different person. It sucks. Damn, Charles. Yes, it does. It's freaky, man. You start doing things like if you had a severe concussion, or you said you had a serious brain injury, man. You do weird shit, man. It's your brain. It's your brain. You do something bad to your brain, or something bad happens to your brain. In my case, it's my fault. I was skateboarding and I took on this big hill, and I clearly didn't have the skills for it, so I ate shit. But so it's my fault. I didn't have a helmet on, of course. Man, it was brutal. But it messes with you. It makes you do weird things and I don't really want to talk about all the specifics of the weird stuff that I did. Nothing R-rated, nothing like really, really. It's just I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to, because it's embarrassing. I'm just gonna say that. If you get hit in the head really hard, you do weird stuff, it's embarrassing, and you may not want to share that with everybody. If Charles and I were talking privately, I would share it. Because you're going through some stuff, so I wouldn't mind sharing it with you if it was just you and I talking. But yeah, publicly, well, no, not the wise bird says don't do drugs. It had nothing to do with drugs. It was a head injury. Here's an example. It's embarrassing for me to say, but I decided I wanted to disappear. Like I wanted to disappear one time, and I hid. Like I just hid from everybody. And nobody could find me. Like I hid underneath the car in the garage. Like what? And everybody was freaking out because I just disappeared, and I hid underneath the car in the garage. I didn't want anybody to find me. Like it was just really weird. Like if you have a severe concussion, so take care of your brains, you guys. You need your brains. So, and I feel embarrassed sharing that, but I'm just telling you, that's just one example of the weird stuff that happens. It's just weird, like stuff that you would never think of doing. That was never a desire of mine to ever do that before and after, you know what I mean? But during that recovery time, like weird stuff happens, and it takes its toll on the family. Like Charles was saying, the family has to be very patient and everything like that. So, I'm not a Linkin Park fan. I'm really not. The baby's with Charlita one. I think she's about to go for her nap. Who's your favorite bath this year, Shartimus? Christopher, you're killing me, man. You're killing me, brother. What are you doing to me? Christopher, come on, man. Come on, dude. You gotta know the answer to that one. I just did a top 10 Marvel Legends video in 2018. You didn't see that video? Come on, it's in the thumbnail. It's in the thumbnail. Favorite anti-hero? Wolverine. Wolverine counts as an anti-hero, right? Or is he just hero? Wolverine. There you go, Christopher. You got it, brother. You got it. Does the Hot Toys Tesseract fit into the hands? Marvel, it does not. That thing's way too big. It's not even close. Well, I'm gonna say my favorite MCU Marvel Legend right now. Did you not see the top 10 video? No, I'm just kidding. It was I'm gonna say that 3-pack Thanos, man. The 3-pack Thanos. I'm what? I'm a Buñuelo? I don't know what that means. Buñuelo. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. That's weird with an Enya and Enya. I don't really see that. Do another big time letdown, please. I do them all the time. I can't do it right now. Those things take little. Those things, like at the least, take like an hour to make. It's cracks me up because they go by so fast. So some of them take longer. Some of them take a little bit less. Obviously something like it's just really quick. Hulk comes out of nowhere, punches somebody. That doesn't take a whole hour, but you said it right. Oh, okay, cool. Right on, one. What is your outro song? Oh, the that one. So the outro song started with me testing out my microphones, and I got behind the drums and I went and I just played drums, and then I was like, oh, let's add a bass line to that. So I added a bass line and then I added a guitar. So it's not even like a complete song. It's just a part of me jamming with myself and then taking a snippet that actually sounded pretty good, and then I just put it in at the end of the video. There it goes. And how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. What your favorite Marvel Legend figure the year? Oh, man. Brennan. What's going on, Brennan? What's wrong with you, man? Why you got problems with me? Why you gotta start shit, Brennan? I just did a video on the top 20 Marvel Legends. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really. I like to joke angry. That's fine. But I just did a top 10 Marvel Legends of 2018 video, so I highly recommend you check that out. It's a fun video. It's one of the best videos of 2018 that you'll ever see in 2018. Swear. You like my eyebrows? Hey, eyebrows, man. Thank you. Hey, I make sure I pluck all the little. No, I don't do any of that shit. My wife has mentioned, you ever pluck your eyebrows? And I'm like, no. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Can I pluck your eyebrows? And I'm like, oh no, just leave my eyebrows the way they are. Thank you. But yeah, I think I let her do it once, but because she just really wanted to pluck my eyebrows, I was like, fine, whatever. It doesn't matter to me either way. But it's kind of funny that you mentioned the eyebrows, because there's this thing that my wife and I joke around, because when you teach drums, or when you teach anything, it doesn't have to be exclusively to drums, but when you teach private lessons, you really need to focus on the person you're talking to make sure that they understand what you're saying, that you don't lose them, that they're satisfied with that they feel like they're getting a sense of accomplishment, that they feel like they're being challenged, that they're having fun. Like, there's a lot of things that you need to think about when you're looking at people and you're talking to them and you have them alone for an hour at a time. And I really pay a lot of attention to people's eyebrows. It's just a thing I do. It's a good sign of getting getting an idea of somebody's intuition or what they're actually feeling. You know what I mean? Like if somebody goes hey, good to see you, you know, or hey, good to see you. Even I could change my voice, but even if I have the eyebrows like this, hey, good to see you, man. Sarcasm, right? Because the eyebrows are not saying it's good to see you. But if I go, hey, good to see you, man, or I gotta try to say it the same way, hey, good to see you, man. Like it might, maybe the tone in my voice may make it look a little crazy, but the thing is that eyebrows can tell you a lot of things, So yeah, that's so it's kind of funny that So Charles says plucking eyebrows is not punk rock. It is definitely not punk rock. Oh God. Oh, jeez. Oh man. The guys from GBH pluck their eyebrows, right? All right, say my name. People get off on that, man. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not that easy. I'm not that easy. Happy New Year from Tunisia. Ooh, nice. Star Wars country. Sorry, I have to link Tunisia to Star Wars for the rest of my life. And that jazz song, the jazz standard, A Night in Tunisia. I love that song. All right, anyway. Here's something I want to ask Charles and other punk rockers that are out there. In my mind, and I know not everybody's going to agree with this, but in my mind, I always thought jazz was a little bit punk rock. And I know it's not punk rock. They're two totally different styles of music. But there's a lot of things that are very similar as far as I think like the core, the whole ethics of and the foundation of those two idioms. I think there's a lot of similarities there. There's this honesty thing that kind of just like goes like that doesn't like there's this unfiltered element with punk rock and jazz that kind of I don't know, for me, like they're connected in a way. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Curious to know what you guys think about that. And when I talk about jazz, I'm talking about real jazz. I'm not talking about Kenny G or Boss Gags or any of that crap. I'm talking about, John Coltrane, Dexter Gordon, Keith Jarrett, some of my favorites, John Coltrane's one of my absolute favorites. So I love John Coltrane. Recently we saw Kenny G as jazz. Yeah. It's not jazz. Kenny G. Oh God. It's awful. My drum teacher played with Kenny G, and he said it was the most boring thing that he ever did. It was just two chords going back and forth. It was awful. Hey, ShartimusPrime, Happy New Year. I'm a big fan of your review. Quick question. What are your thoughts on bronies? Man, I'm not one to tell people what they can and can't like. That's not my job. That's not my place. Not my job. It's not my place. I can't tell people what they can or they can't, what they can and can't like. But, it's interesting to me. Who am I to say? I'm 37 years old and I collect action figures and I spend a lot of time on the internet talking about action figures. Who am I to judge anybody else, However, I've come across bronies and it's like, all right, hey, that's your thing, man. I'm going to leave you alone and let you enjoy that. And I'm going to walk over there. I'm sorry. It's not for me. It's just not for me. What's Kronos Titan keep saying bully? What is your problem? I feel who's the bully? Kronos. Let's get this over with right now. Who's the bully? How are you being bullied? What's up, man? Let's do it. Everybody else stop typing for just a second, all right? Just a second. Everybody else stop typing. Let's give Kronos Titan the floor here and squash all of this. Stop bullying me, ShartimusPrime. Okay, how am I bullying you, Kronos Titan? Because if you just say the same thing again one more time, you're blocked from the channel, and I mean blocked forever. So let's get this over with. Because I don't try to bully nobody. I'm anti-bullying. I don't like to bully people at all. All right, so you get one last chance right now. I know he's trolling me, but I'm going to give him a chance. Give him one last chance. So you want to squash it? You want to stop? If you're gonna keep doing it, you're banned from this channel forever. This is how I handle this kind of thing right now. So much I am against bullying and all that stuff. Because someone's gonna accuse me of that. Well, then we gotta knock this out and get this discussed and fixed right now. Sorry for bothering you so much. I meant that as a joke. Okay, not that funny, man. But hey, you know what? It's all good. I'm not gonna block you. But yeah. So see, this is why it's not that funny. Is because bullying is a very serious thing nowadays. You have people. It's back in the day. It was like, hey, just bully, just make fun of somebody back, and then it's over with, and then you build yourself up a little bit, and then everybody grows and moves on. But you can't. It's not. We don't live in that world anymore, man. Like there was somebody that was trolling. Like they're writing all kinds of like horrible stuff, right? And I love how this YouTube live stream works because you guys never saw it, and I'm glad you didn't. So while we're in the chat, I had to put that he was bullying because the stuff he was saying or her stuff they were saying was really bad. Well, and as I'm filling out the thing, like there's a thing like to report to the cops. Like they're asking me if I want to report this to the police, and I was like, "Whoa, what? Like, damn!" So bullying isn't really a thing that we could joke about no more. It's like I didn't even know it was that serious, until today. So that's why I'm giving you a pass, man. What was the name again? Kronos. That's why I'm giving you a pass on it because it's like I didn't know it was that serious until just today. So I was like, damn. So he's just playing around and stuff. I didn't know that I had to deal with. You're stepping on dealing with the cops type of territory if you're talking about online bullying and stuff, So it's pretty crazy. See, Walter R says, "Habla español mierda." And I'm going to put show on that because he is right. My Spanish is pretty shitty. Jazz is in the same vein of punk rock. Everything has its origins in jazz. Look at Elvis, Bad Brains, Candiria. Rancid has origins in reggae, which is a type of jazz. Yeah, well, I think it all comes from the blues, really. Blues is what I see as the true godfather of music, American music, in general. But yeah, jazz and blues. I mean, jazz, I feel like just came up right after the blues. It took elements of classical music and gospel music and blues and ragtime and put it all together and formed jazz. But I really think it's the blues. The blues is really where it's at more than anything else. I mean, if you think Lemmy, I saw an interview with Lemmy. He said like his two favorite musicians growing up was Jerry Lee Lewis and Little Richard. And like that blew my mind because when I was a little kid, I loved Jerry Lee Lewis. That was my very first concert. I was like 7 years old. My parents took me to a Jerry Lee Lewis concert and it blew my mind. That song Great Balls of Fire, that was my jam. And seeing the guy standing up and hitting the keyboard and feet on the piano keys and going nuts and all the sweat and everything, I was like, damn. And if you think about it, if you look back at those old videos of Jerry Lee Lewis and Little Richard, like their performances, the way they played, the way they sang and all that stuff, like, man, you could see, you could see how that stuff had an effect on probably, one of the best punk bands of all time, arguably a metal band too. But I saw an interview where Lemmy said that he would consider Motorhead more of a punk band than a metal band. So I'm going to use Lemmy's words, not my words, Lemmy's words. So, I can't wait till the new Beast Fig comes out. Oh, I know, right? And the Gambit, yeah. And the Nightcrawler. Graham, thank you so much, man. Damn, that's a huge contribution. I really appreciate it. Put that right towards the new 4K because I want 4K for 2019. Really appreciate it. Finally able to make it to one of your streams and show some support. Glad to see so much love being given here to such an authentically cool and hardworking dude, and both online and real life. Much love, man. See you in 2019. Thank you so much, Graham. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you. That the contribution, the kind words, dude. I feel that it really means a lot. It really does. Like I said, it really hits me hard. You guys, are on that same page with me. We're on the same wavelength and stuff, but it goes a long way. It really does. So yeah, 4K for 2019. That's what I'm shooting for. I would love to shoot in 4K. I mean, do you guys like 4K? I don't know. It may be just me. I'm a sucker for the fancy technology. Like there's other YouTubers out there that record in 4K, and when I see that 4K, I'm like, ooh, that looks crispy. That looks really nice. That looks good. Makes me feel a little outdated. And for being the best action figure reviewer in the history of the observable universe, I can't stay in 1080p, man. I gotta level up to that 4K. Self-proclaimed best action figure reviewer in the observable universe. Self-proclaimed. Nobody else said that. I said that. Yeah, I made it. I honestly do like my own videos more than anybody else. But I do find things in other reviewers that I really like a lot that I think do things better than I can. You know what I mean? So, like for instance, like Transformers reviews. I love Transformers. I love making Transformer reviews, but I don't think I'm the best Transformer action figure reviewer at all, or even close. I'm just not. The last SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z figure I got was Master Roshi. I think it was Master Roshi, wasn't it? I think that was the last one I'd picked up. There aren't any, got a lot of characters that I've been wanting. I want to watch Super hella bad. I want to see that Dragon Ball Super. Looks great. Favorite hot toy? I'm going to give it to the Avengers Hulk figure. Yeah, I think that's the one that does it. Oh, thank you, Gaming with Elise. Yeah, 2018 I feel like was a great year for figures. I had a great time reviewing them all. The Marvel Legends just hit so well, Oh, you're remembering Hulk cross-eyed. Yeah. Are there any? Oh, thank you so much, Panda Muertos. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Shart, I'm 34 years old and had a best friend of 15 years that I had to cut out of my life 2 years ago because he didn't agree with my collecting. Wow, man. Wow, I'm curious to know how that went down. I mean, I don't want to pry too far, you know what I mean? I don't want to be disrespectful in any kind of way, but I'm kind of curious. Like, so it was like every time you guys hung out, he was just talking shit the whole time. Because, I've had my ups and downs with my friends, with friends that I love that at one point or another, tried to say something like, hey, man, you might want to take it easy on that YouTube shit and pull that dust off that college degree that you spent those years earning and go put that to good use as opposed to doing this weird YouTube thing, And to me, it's like you're not going to stand by my side here. This is not an easy thing to do, man. I'm on this whole other venture that's I'm in uncharted territory right now, and you're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to stand with me during during this crazy adventure that I'm putting myself in. But at the same time, like, I understand that they're just looking out for me. They want the best for me. So like sometimes they're friends, but if they're just talking shit the whole time, then that's kind of different. You know what I mean? Yeah, Pandel, Pandel. I don't know how you want that pronounced, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious to know like why exactly the friendship had to break off. Because you mentioned because of the collecting, but he didn't agree with your collecting. Sounds like maybe he was saying something messed up every time. You're an inspiration. Oh shoot. Zombie Cat says you're an inspiration, Shark, to punks like myself who at 36 years old still doesn't quite have all his shit together. Hey man, who does? You prove that you can still be a responsible adult and proudly fly that punk rock flag. Hell yeah, man. Nobody's got to tell anybody. You don't got to listen to what anybody wants you to do. You know what I mean? You do what you want for yourself. I need to get a haircut, by the way. This is getting way too long on the side. On the sides right here. I'm going to cut my hair today. I meant to do that before the live show, actually. But yeah, man. Yeah, be you. Do what you want to do. Be you and do it proudly. I get laughed at sometimes when I go out in public. This chick laughed right in my face the other day at the supermarket. I don't care. Kind of wanted to punch her boyfriend in the face a little bit, but that was just a little mini fantasy I had. I wasn't going to do it. I'm not really a violent person like that. I don't get in fights or anything like that. I take out my aggression on drums. I just made myself sound like a crazy person when I was trying to joke and be funny, but I sounded that funny. I don't advocate violence at all, you guys. Not at all whatsoever. And if it's in the pit, it's all just out of love. You know what I mean? You don't try to hurt nobody. Oh, there's a video. I found myself in a circle pit on YouTube. I got hella stoked because you guys want to hear a cool story? Or I don't know. I thought it was kind of a cool story. You saw me at Walmart. Oh, Juan saw me at Walmart. Which Walmart? Because I don't have a Walmart close by, so it must have been from a while ago. We don't have Walmarts around here. Hey, Pando, I'll message you on Instagram about it. All right, cool. Yeah, no, I'll respect. I totally respect that, bro. Yeah, keep that between you and me and everything. Motorhead was punk for sure. Their early years, they have more range than people give them credit for. That is so true. So yeah, I mean, when a band like that is hard to define, especially during that era. Man, that's our Statue Fanatic. Thank you so much, man. That's very, very kind of you. Happy New Year to you, too. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, more money for the 4K. Get closer to that 4K. It would be really sweet. I was thinking about is the Sony mirrorless camera. Oof, man. I've heard really good things about it. One of my students, I have a student that teaches video editing. Isn't that funny? And yeah, so we were talking about camera equipment and stuff like that. And he was saying, dude, the 4K Sony mirrorless cameras, those are bomb. That's like, so I have my sights out on, 4K stuff, like specific 4K stuff. But what the hell was that? Oh, yeah. So there's a video. I found myself in the circle pit online because I saw Rancid in San Francisco. So how much is the camera? I think the camera is like $500 or something like that. Or that was a Black Friday sale price, I think it's like $500. The laptop is going to be $3,000. This laptop cost me $3,000. Just so you guys know, see, that's when you guys say like, oh man, he has Patreon because he's begging for figure money. I'm not begging for figure money. I don't need money for a $20 Marvel Legend. I can afford $20 Marvel Legends, man. That's not a problem. It's the $3,000 laptop for editing videos and the $500 4K or whatever, how much it's going to cost. That's the kind of stuff that we're talking about. Again, earlier, baby has her college fund set up. I have a retirement fund set up, and groceries are fine. All that stuff, all our personal stuff is good. Danzig does great blues. Oh man, talking Glenn Danzig, man. Great bluesy music. So Greg Graffin, yeah. Yes, yeah. Dude, I had a chance to meet Greg Graffin and I passed on it. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for that. Oh, such an idiot. You know why I didn't say hi to him? And this is the same reason why I didn't say hi to Lars Frederiksen from Rancid, is because with Greg, there's he was surrounded by chicks. And I was like, because I was at backstage at a Warped Tour because I'd played Warped Tour, and that's like where I got to meet a lot of my heroes playing Warped Tour. And I'm not gonna talk to him. He's surrounded by chicks. I don't want to be the only dude to say hi to him, And then I never saw him again. I was like, damn. I got to meet the drummer. I can't remember the drummer's name, but the drummer from Bad Religion is bad. He's a really good drummer. And then with Lars Frederiksen from Rancid, my band was playing at the band I was in at the time. We were playing at a Battle of the Bands thing. And I was walking up to the front of the building, and I just see this dude there, this tatted dude, you know what I mean? Just like, just walking by. I was just like walking by and just get what's up. And then it was like, and then like for a second, I thought to myself, was there a skunk's tattoo right here? You guys know Lars from Rancid has a skunk's tattoo right here on the forehead. And so it's like, well, like that. And I'm like, was that Lars? I'm like, oh, that was fucking Lars. Oh man. And I walked past and I was like, no, man, I didn't want to stop because he was talking to a couple of kids too. And I didn't want to stop and I don't know, lose my step or whatever. But oh wait, you're Lars. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. So like, I just got like a little nod and just kept on walking. And I was like, oh, I could have stopped and turned around and said hi or something, but I didn't. I was just like too self-conscious about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I was at a concert. Graffin he has a PhD. Yeah, I've seen some of his talks. He's way too smart for me to walk up to, way too intimidating, you know? Yeah. Yeah, he's, dude, I've seen some of him. It's crazy how some of these punk rock guys are just really, really sharp, right? Like Milo from the Descendants, like he's got a like biochemistry degree and stuff like that. I know Dexter from The Offspring just got his master's in biochemistry too, right? Like I think like Dexter from The Offspring is a huge Descendants fan. Like that's what he named the band after, was because there's the Descendants. He thought, oh, okay, we'll fall in line with that and call ourselves The Offspring. You know, not a lot of punk rockers are Offspring fans. I totally get it, but that was like Offspring was like the band I listened to like nonstop, like basically 8th grade up to junior year. Hard. I mean, I still love Offspring. Not gonna lie, but it took a little while for me to like branch outside of Offspring because I was just like really locked into them. Yeah, yeah, and they have a new song too that sounds dope as hell. I gotta tell you, man, I got a musical geek out like crazy because at the last Offspring show I went to, they played a brand new song, and they never played it before. They never played it on Instagram or on YouTube or at any other live show because it was the first show of their tour earlier this year. So, I mean, to hear a brand new song that never played before anybody ever, I mean, dude, from one of the from like the best selling pop punk bands ever, you know, that was nuts. You know, I'm gonna call them pop punk because they're a pop punk band. You know what I mean? Like they got Pretty Fly for a White Guy and Obla Di Obla Da. They're a pop punk band, but you know, they still have really good punk rock songs though. And then man, what is Buñuelos? What do you think is the best superhero movie ever? Right now, I think it's Avengers: Infinity War. I really do. I do think it's. I do think it's Avengers: Infinity War. More Star Wars Black. I will do more Star Wars Black series figure reviews. I need you guys to watch them though. I don't get too many views on those things. You got to think of it like this, and I will say this upon all the viewers, all 193 of you, that when more of you guys watch a specific type of video, that's going to make me more inclined to post more of those types of videos. Offspring is awesome. I listened to Americana a lot in school. Yeah, Henry Rollins is brilliant. Oh yeah, Henry. I could listen to Henry Rollins talk all the time. I remember his stand. Yeah, I've seen his stand-up talks. Yeah. Oh, I was a big fan of those when I was in high school. Yeah. I mean, I knew more about. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's embarrassing to say, but I did find out about Henry Rollins before I knew about Black Flag, which is like kind of a no-no, I know. But hey, you know, it's the era I grew up in, man. But yeah, I was like, oh, like I knew he was in a band, but I didn't really know about Black Flag, or I didn't really listen to Black Flag at the time. So, but I mean, yeah, I love him with Black Flag too. Keith Morris with Black Flag is amazing too. I love Keith Morris and Circle Jerks. I have never. Somebody had asked me once about Off. I've never. I've listened to Off, but I would like to see Off live at some point. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like I need to listen to him a little bit more before going to the show, but I would still go. It's kind of a trip, like when you don't listen to too many songs from a band and you go to their show. Like Slayer. I'm not. I can't say I'm a Slayer fan. I will never say Slayer sucks. I'll never say anything like that. I think Slayer is an amazing band. Slayer is awesome, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like a Slayer fan. I don't own any Slayer records. You know, I just know a few of their songs. But I did see them play at their last show. One of my students was like, "See, this is what's so hard about quitting Guitar Center, man. Is like I keep talking these stories. Notice how often I bring up one student here or there. Like it's a business relationship, but at the same time, it's like these students become friends of mine. So it's like so we went to a Slayer concert together. He said, "Hey, got an extra ticket. You want to buy a ticket and we can go?" I was like, "Dude, let's do it. I'm down to catch Slayer's last show." So we cut last show in the Bay Area. So I caught Slayer's last show, and it was pretty amazing, man. It was pretty awesome. Way more punk rockers there than I thought I would see. I thought I was gonna be like, I saw a dude rocking a No Effects shirt, and I think I saw somebody else rocking a Rancid shirt. Uh, I think just those two, but I didn't expect to see that even. I was like, oh, okay, cool, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, can someone? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this video contains naughty language and is not intended for younger viewers. Oh yeah, how did that? Hey, what's up, Mr. Joe Capone? I can't remember how that disclaimer went. You remember that disclaimer though? It's not intended for younger viewers. I forgot what I did. I had that stupid face. If I was going to get a Spider-Man, which one should I get? Please tell. Dude, it depends on what your favorite Spider-Man is. I don't know. I don't know what you like. That's always a funny question. How about let's do this? You tell me. I'll tell you what Spider-Man figure to get, and you tell me which T-shirt I should put on tomorrow. All right? That's how I'm going to answer that question. All right, you tell me which Spider-Man shirt, or tell me which shirt I should put on Thursday. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what kind of shirts you have. It's like, okay, there's a lot of different shirts. Well, I have a Wonder Woman shirt. I have several different shirts. Go shirtless, the wise bird says. Yeah. Okay, tell me what kind of shoes I should put on. Well, Converse shoes is kind of all I have, but sure, you jazz influence as well. Oh yeah, I like Slayer too, but wouldn't say I'm a huge instruments. Yeah, the instrumentation is incredible. You can't go wrong with it, man. Yeah, Crocs. Can you trade me? I'm not gonna do any trades right now, but the Map Spider-Man should check out the new album by English punk band Idols. Oh yes, I've heard about this band Idols. Yeah, they got some good stuff. If you haven't checked them out, I did check them out. I did hear Idols, and they sounded. I remember I liked what I had heard. I'm gonna just type it into my search so I don't forget to listen. Oh, that's something else. But yeah, yeah, from what I did hear, I did like them because they're fairly new, right? Aren't they? Isn't it a newer band? Unless I'm mistaken. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get this copywritten. But yeah, I can't wait to start playing more Mangs shows. Playing punk rock drums is it's such an engaging thing because you're just in it, you're just in the music fully. All limbs are moving. I've been playing bass and singing, and with the ShartimusPrime band, we have one song that I think is pretty like hardcore punk ish. It's pretty fast, and it has like one of those classic like hardcore punk kind of riffs. Like it has a very like 80s punk. So that one's a lot of fun. And the drums are really fast. So that's really fun to play, but it's not the same as playing the drums. I love playing drums. I love playing other instruments, but drums is like, yeah, I love playing drums. You have every figure that I've ever seen in my life. How? Oh, there's a lot of figures. Korn is cool. I've seen Korn. I'm not a Korn fan, but Korn is cool. They had some cool songs in the '90s and everything, but not really my cup of tea. I did see them play live though. They're good, but they rubbed me the wrong way when Freely mentioned TRL. I was like, you didn't just say that, because he said so. Oh yeah, Black Sabbath, man, come on, yeah, hell yeah, yeah, Four Pigs, love that song. But dude, yeah, when I saw Korn, Freely was talking about vote for them on TRL. I was like, oh no, Get out of here! I want to leave. Uh, Zabdiel Montez, thank you so much. Hey, Shartimus, I love your videos, and I've been watching since 2009. Bro, that is like a very long time. That's like almost like the whole existence of the channel. You're the best fig reviewer, musician, loving father, and husband. You're a true inspiration and hope the best for you. See you in 2019. Thank you, Zabdiel. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. The kind words, the contribution for the last 9 years, bro. Damn. And that'll be for 10 years, soon, hopefully, So yeah. Right on. Hey, there's Essos Hunters is here. Sup, King? How you been? I have been good, brother. I have been good. Been busy, but good. I gotta say, man, this is a very weird time in my life right now because I got a 14-month-old baby and another baby on the way. It's like, and I don't really sleep as good as I have in the past and all that, and I'm not really healthy and all this, but it's by far the best time of my life and the most difficult time of my life at the same time. It's so weird. It's just a really, really weird thing. It's kind of like it's indescribable, but covering new ground and going in through new territory and stuff like that, like fatherhood and all that, man, it's pretty amazing. It's definitely some soul growing experiences for sure. Having a kid, man, that's what they call a game changer. The blade is not out. Don't worry. How is Charlita 1 doing? She is doing awful. See, that's the thing, is that if you don't have a happy wife, you are not going to have a happy life. And my wife is very pregnant right now, and things have not, she's overall okay, but she's pregnant, and she has been fighting a cold. So she has had a cold and pregnant. And she's just getting over the second cold that she had gotten this season. So it's like, oh my God. Awesome games. You don't want to die, man. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Today may suck, but tomorrow may be awesome. You don't know. You don't know what's on the other side, man. And remember, what did Fat Mike say? Suicide isn't painless if you leave everyone in pain. You don't want your mark to be you don't want to leave a black mark on anything, man. You want people to think back and go like, oh yeah, cool. You don't want people to think back like, oh yeah, what a shame, But what would you care if you're gone? But at the same time, you want to, I don't know. I like the idea of spreading more positivity. So let's think about more positive stuff. Okay, man. Let's keep it, because you don't want to miss out on the cool superhero movies. Let me tell you that. All right, they're just getting even cooler. Like what if somebody, like, I feel sorry for all the people that killed themselves before Infinity War came out. Oh, what a bunch of idiots! Oh, you guys missed out on Infinity War. Jeez, you'll never see that movie. That's awful, man. Yeah. It's called a harvesting tool. What do you think of Endgame trailer? I did a video talking about the Endgame trailer, didn't I? Oh no, Sud did a video talking about the Endgame trailer. Sexy Blues. Did you ever get into Sublime, punk / reggae style? Yes. Yeah. I was very much into Sublime. I especially like some of their, 40 Ounces to Freedom. That's a great album. So I love, Sublime. I would love to play in a ska band. I've never played in a ska band before, but I would love to play in a ska band because I love playing jazz. I love playing punk. And I feel like ska is like a great mix of those two styles together, even though it's, mostly reggae and punk, but, it definitely has that. Favorite band of the 80s. Favorite band of the 80s. Like, does it have to be a band that started in the 80s? Could they have started in the 70s and then played throughout the 80s? Or is it just like a prominent band of the 80s? I just need a little clarification right here. Okay, just need to clarify. Baby is with Charlita 1 right over there. She was here earlier, though. Happy New Year. But I'm going to answer the question anyway. So my favorite band of let's see. How do you get the white background to review your figures? Well, I have this huge white cloth, and then I have 6 different lights. So that's how it goes. Cajeta. Which figure are you excited from the Kingpin wave? Aside from the Kingpin itself, oh man, the Kingpin itself is the one I'm most excited for. I changed my mind. I will not die, at least until I see Avengers Endgame. There you go. There is a reason to live. There is a reason. Yes. All right. And plus, man, you're gonna miss out on my reviews. I mean, yeah, Avengers Endgame, sure, I guess, but my reviews, you're gonna miss out on all my reviews. You don't want to do that. That'd be the saddest thing ever. You don't want to miss out on ShartimusPrime video. That should be my pep talk for people. I just forgot about my questions. But to go back to the question about oh yeah, David Bowie is genius, right? I mean, I don't know. I thought I love the way I've always been a fan of the writing style of being able to kind of compose songs that sounded like they're different songs, but you put them together. I feel like David Bowie did that quite a bit. But yeah, now I'm not gonna go out of my way and say I'm a huge David Bowie fan. I don't have a problem with David Bowie, but yeah, I think David Bowie's awesome. But anyway, yeah, Alfonso mentioned the whole thing with Mattel losing the DC license to Spin Master. I'm not really familiar with Spin Master. Like, what figures have they made already? It's hard for me to decide like how I feel about that. But I want to say I think the best band that came from the 80s really is Ramones. Like Ramones is, I really think like there's a lot of amazing music that came out from the Ramones, and I think their influence on at least the punk rock genre is is almost untouchable. It's like Ramones and Motorhead. I feel like are the 2 bands that really pushed things to another level. I think those 2 are like really the most influential bands from that 80s period. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is like, well, they're from the 70s too, right? They started in 74. Motorhead started in 74 also. I'm not, I gotta look it up. When did Motorhead start? They started in the 70s though too, right? I got it. 75. Ah, that was close. Okay, I just looked it up. They started in 75. So yeah, both Ramones and Motorhead started in the 70s. So, but they made albums all the way through the 80s. So that's when I'm kind of. Oop, I left my Facebook thing. Oh, it's my mother-in-law. Oh. I respond to mother-in-law real quick. Oh wow, okay. I gotta close down Facebook real quick. Just because a lot going on right there. Sorry. Spire PS4, I love the game. Probably the best video game in the history of all mankind. Wonder when Marvel Legends will start making really high quality figures. Even despite your reviews, they seem to me a shame. Oh, well, it depends on what you're comparing them to. Compare Marvel Legend to a Hot Toy figure, you're going to be like, well, yeah, there's obviously a huge difference in quality. Or you compare a Marvel Legend to a Mezco figure, right? Same scale. Let's do that. Compare your Marvel Legend to a Mezco. Is that a fair comparison when one of them costs $20 and the other one costs $90? Or closer to $25. So one costs $25, the other one costs $90. Like, is that a fair comparison? You know what I mean? It's like trying to compare, somebody who's making a YouTube video with just an iPhone and no backdrop or anything and no lighting compared to somebody like me who's put a bunch of time into having all the lighting and the backdrop and the editing software and all that stuff. It's like, is that really fair to compare? You know what I'm saying? Is it? Because you got to see what you're getting with your dollar. That's where it's at. What Iron Man would you want Mezco to make next? Silver Centurion? Yes. or Mark 1. Wah, both sound so good. Fancy pants. Maybe the Mark 1 because it would be so. Oh, God, I can't say. Both would be really cool. Silver Centurion was the first Iron Man armor I saw. That was like my first image of Iron Man was when he had the Silver Centurion. It's a comic book that my cousin gave me. Seek and Destroy Queens, New York. His real name is Russ. Oh, you found my secret. Secret that's not a secret. Hey, Shart, love from Canada. I've been collecting hot toys for 5 years. It's not the same collecting today. Top 3 favorite hot toys. What are your gripes good to say about hot toys today? Okay, yeah, all right. Hot toys. You need to hire somebody to play with your figures. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, really. So it's hard for me to say. You may have already had somebody that does it, but it's like there's got to be somebody working there that's like messing with the figures around, like that takes one. Like, okay, look, we got them all done. We made it. Okay, here's the first batch. I don't know how it really works. It's hard to gauge or judge, but you can just take one and pose it around and find some flaws where the threading pops here and there, or maybe the ankle pivot sucks, or maybe I feel quality control is what I'm getting at. I think better quality control, more ankle pivot on the figures, and then I think there's like some pieces that have come out that feel like they've been lacking in accessories a little bit more and more lately as the prices are getting higher. The real question is, what people aren't freaking out about, which I'm surprised. So those little details like that, the typical stuff I complain about in the reviews, Toy Biz or Hasbro? Oh God, man. That's a loaded question, Andrew. All right, Alex, you take care, man. I can't really say right now because Hasbro's really been killing it in a way that I never thought. But those large pieces that we got from Toy Biz and the hand sculpted pieces, it's really hard to say. But what's a good punk rock album starter pack for folks who want to listen to more punk? Ramones. Start with Ramones. There you go. Get Rocket to Russia. That's a great album. Or their first album, self-titled first one. You do that one. Rocket to Russia has a lot of big hits on there. Same thing with the first one. But my favorite Ramones album, I think, is Pleasant Dreams. I think that's my favorite Ramones album, though. But I mean, Rocket to Russia has a lot of the big hits and stuff that Same thing with the first one, as Blitzkrieg Bop on there. It starts with Blitzkrieg Bop. But yeah. So Mafex. My thoughts on Mafex. I just want to say, I don't see how people. Happy New Year, Roberto. And damn it, Tank, thank you so much, man. You were too kind. Thank you so much. Not Mezco, but the Mafex figures. Am I the only one who remembers that when Mafex first dropped in their first releasing figures, that they only cost like $40, and then all of a sudden they shot up to like $100? Like, what the hell? Like, nobody's freaking out about that? I've had a slew of people that have made hate videos about me and all kinds of stuff because I had a fucking freaking Patreon videos. But these guys just all of a sudden double the price and nobody's tripping off of that? Really? That trips me out, man. $100 for these figures, $90. It's like, what the hell? $40. I'm talking about like the Christian Bale Batman. That was a $40 figure when that came out. And then the Catwoman and then the Spider-Man was a $40 figure. Like, it was just like $40 figures. And then it just shot up. And it's not Big Bad Toy Store's fault or any other U.S. retailer, because when I've shopped for these Mafex figures on import sites, they're hell expensive over there too. It's like, what the hell? How many hats do you have? I don't know, like 2 or 3. You are right about that. Toy Biz is better because they put a whole lot more effort. Well, the hand, a lot more done. Hey, Richard, thank you so much, man. Oh, yeah. General Grievous Black Series figure is going to be a must get for sure. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely be picking that up. I'll probably do a review on that one too. So many Star Wars figures that I would love to review, but I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again. If something doesn't get a whole lot of views, it's hard for me to keep them going because I invest my time into it. And if I don't get a whole bunch of positive feedback from you guys, then I gotta kind of dwindle them down. But the channel is definitely due for a Transformers review. I do have Kickback that I'm going to review soon. Also, Besos, thank you, Cacho. And then I'm also going to review. I do want to review some Black Series Star Wars figures. I've picked up quite a few recently. I haven't stopped collecting that, by the way. Same thing with Transformers. I haven't really stopped collecting Transformers or Star Wars figures. I've still been getting them. But yeah, more reviews to come. But definitely more Transformers reviews coming first. That's a little bit more of a priority for me personally because I just love Transformers like crazy. And it hurts my heart that I don't make as many Transformer reviews. And I love Star Wars too. It also hurts my heart when I don't make enough Star Wars figure reviews. You know what I mean? So try to keep that going. Any more SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z reviews? None in the near future, but like the last one I picked up was Master Roshi. I'll be getting more later on. We'll see. Hi, Shartimus. Love your videos. Also, greetings from Portugal. All right. Hey, greetings from California, United States. I would love to visit. I would love to visit Europe, Portugal, Spain, France. I would do like a road trip or something. Have you watched Dragon Ball Super? I have not seen it. No, I have not seen the Broly movie. Yeah, Stan Lee. I miss Stan Lee too, but at the same time, man. I mean, did you see him in the last year? Like, have you seen him in the last years? Like, did you get to catch him towards the end? Because if you got to see him towards the end, you would kind of feel like, his time was running out, man. Especially after Joni died, as I mentioned in the video talking about him. Where's the red hair shard? It's right over here. Just a little bit left. I'm gonna redo it though. I gotta trim the hair a little bit all together. But yeah, you can see it's kind of orange now. I need to cut it a little bit. I throw it up. When I throw it up, it's staying. Actually, I got some pretty good height on it right now. It's not too bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, so Liberty spikes are easier to do, man. So you just take a piece and try and make a shape. Yeah. Just like that. Go like that, Then you go tss, tss, whoosh, with the hair dryer, whoosh, and it stays like that, and you go on to the next one, and then that'll stay like halfway, and then just go all the way down the line. That's how I throw up the Liberty spikes. I should do a tutorial video on Liberty spikes. I don't really shave my head too much. I need to get a specific razor blade. I do like shaving my head, though. It feels really good. I like it. I don't know what it is, you guys, but like having the mohawk, like I don't just think it looks cool. I've always thought mohawks look really cool since I was a kid, but it feels really good too. I like the sensation of feeling the scalp on sides and stuff. I've been watching since the 2010, 2019. Woo, man, that's a lot. Thank you very much. Comic Spider-Man looks better. You inspired my mohawk. Awesome, Charles. Yeah, just a little thin now. Up there. Oh, I know. I feel it happening, especially right around that area right there. But yeah, gotta keep it going as long as I can until it's time to just gonna ride it all the way out until it's time to call it quits, man. There's some dudes out there though that got hella hair, that got really like older guys with long hair, man. It's awesome. Ooh, okay, Charles. And I'm going to share this story with everybody, but Charles, I hope you're listening to this story because I thought it was a pretty cool little punk rock story. So I was teaching my drum lessons, and that night there was a Rancid concert just down the street, a few blocks at the Regency Ballroom. And I wanted to go, and I'd been looking at tickets, and I was like, oh, man, that's kind of expensive. And basically, I was able to get in. You know what? Maybe you know what? I'm gonna say the story for another time. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm like, wait, what the hell's wrong with me? I talk myself into a trap or something because you know what? It could be interpreted the wrong way. So I'm just gonna put on. So I'm sorry to tease, but yeah, I'm gonna have to share the punk rock story for something else. So there's kind of yeah, probably better save that for another time. You gotta be careful with what I say because things can just be interpreted in a certain kind of way, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to bury myself alive. You know what I mean? Any wish list Marvel Legends that they haven't made yet? I got them on my phone. I got them all right here. All right, so I have the. This is what I'm calling. See, this is how much. See, I do these YouTube videos. This is my job and all that, right? But, or I say job because it's not a real job, right? But it is its thing. It is fulfilling uh, some of the things that a job would fulfill. I'm also a dork about this, and I sit around thinking about Marvel Legends. I have created the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2019 Spider Slayer Build-A-Figure Far From Home movie wave. Doesn't exist. This is my speculation. All right. So this is the Far From Home movie wave / Spider Slayer Build-A-Figure. This is just my wish list right here. Here we go. J. Jonah Jameson. Got to use that vest from the claw figure. J. Jonah Jameson, comic version. These are comic version characters. All right. New comic version Vulture. All right. Me personally, we've needed a new comic version Vulture. All right, and so yeah, we need that. Another one, Cardiac. I know, not a very popular character, but it fits right in because there's not always the most popular characters that come out in our Marvel Legends wave. But yeah, Cardiac, and then Firestar because we need a Firestar for Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. A lot of people have been wanting that for quite some time now. We need a Firestar. The next three figures are movie figures. Far From Home Spider-Man. That's an obvious one that they're going to do. Far From Home Mysterio. That's an obvious one that they're going to do. And then a Spider-Man Homecoming Shocker. The Black Shocker, because he's the one that really kicked ass in the movie. So, yeah, those are. Oh, Nina! Can you bring Emma? Can you bring Emma? Okay. She will be coming soon, and she's crying right now anyway. What is your favorite Marvel Legends wave of 2018? Ooh. I hadn't really put a whole ton of thought into like my favorite wave of 2018. It's a really good question. I do have my favorite Build-A-Figure, but my favorite wave, God, I have to put some thought into that. I can't just like say it like that. I got to think about all the different figures that are in the wave and all that stuff. But say what? Damn, that Bav would be awesome, right? Now, there's several different Spider Slayers. I want one with the big Jonah Jameson face on there, like the big one that had like those weird triangle shapes, you know. But there's also like a very like cybernetic looking one that looks pretty cool too. But yeah, Spider Slayer Build-A-Figure is what I'm going for. Warlock Wave was my fave personally. Oh, that was a really good wave. That was a really good wave. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Could bring Lord Emetron back up, or Charlita one is changing the diaper probably. Oh, yeah. You can't see the door. Okay, Emma just woke up and she was crying. Oh, and you rest on the dada. I love it when she rests on the dada. It's so cute. Look at the top of his head. It's the cameras can't see. Gotcha. All right. She's so cute. Oh, she calms down. So every morning. She wakes up. I'm the first one to wake up in the house, and I wake up, and once she wakes up, I go pick her up from the crib, and I pet her like this, and she rests her head. Oh, dear Lord, Emetron. And then I change her diaper, and then I take her in here to see the toys, and she gets all happy right away as soon as she sees all the toys. Charlita one just generally doesn't really feel great, but she's getting better though. Thank you, Tank. She is getting better. But yeah, she's still. I think today is like the last day where she's really has that cold. But the thing is that she's also pregnant, so it's like she can get rid of the cold, but she ain't getting rid of the Snugget. Not yet. Snugget is doing its thing in there. One toy slash figure that you have always wanted but you never got when you were young. Oh wow. What? God, I'm trying to think of a toy that. You know what I always wanted when I was a kid that I never got? And it was one that my brother wanted, but it was the Jurassic Park T-Rex, that orange-looking T-Rex. My brother is the one that really, really wanted that. And I thought he was going to get it, but my parents just never ended up getting it for him for Christmas or his birthday or anything. And see, my parents always made my brother and I share. So it was like if one of us got something cool, like it was like both of us got something cool, So that was one that I was always expecting that my brother would get, and he just ended up never getting that toy. So I kind of wish one of us had at least gotten it. I would have preferred my brother to get it though, because he's a much bigger T-Rex fan than I am. But there's like I think it was, what was it called? I don't know. There's like some toys here and there that I ended up not getting that I always wanted. Oh, it's just so cute. ¿Puedes darme un besito? Dame un beso. Amor. ¿Puedes darme un besito? Un besito? Oh, you're letting me hang in here. Come on. Well, Gordotron doesn't collect too. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Tom? ¿Puedes darme un besito? Oh, un brazo. I'll take it. An articulation segment with Emma. That's funny. Yeah, no, Gordotron doesn't really collect, but like all the Street Fighter Kotobukiya statues that I review, I've given to my brother. Can't donate through Patreon yet, but enjoy, man. Hope Charlita feels better. Anyways, excited for your Twitch streams. Thank you so much, Tank. I should be on Twitch again soon, so I look forward to seeing you there, bud. Thank you so much for all the support, man. That was incredible, man. Thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to think of toys that I never got as a kid that I wanted as a kid. And I'm having a hard time trying to think of it. Oh, Millennium Falcon. That's one that I never. The Power of the Force Millennium Falcon. That I never got that toy. I always wanted that. To this day, I actually still want to get that one. Charlita one and I almost picked up like a re-release version of that. So, I'm sure one day we'll pick it up at some point, but yeah, as a kid, I remember I wanted that. I was a little bit older. I may have been a young teenager at the time, but yeah, a Millennium Falcon I've never had a Millennium Falcon, like a good size Millennium Falcon ever. Wait a minute. Charlita's pregnant again? Yeah, man. Where you been? Yeah, she is pregnant again. Because ShartimusPrime, he knows how to get that deep dunk in. He'll make an Emma and then I'll make a Snugget because it's ShartimusPrime. Yeah. So, have you seen yeah. Hey, man, it's always kind of a little bit of fear, not be fertile, so, hey, we there's nothing wrong. All those times of resting my Coyolas on top of the microwave didn't do all the damage that I was told it would do. No, I'm just kidding. A little funny. Fortnite figures? Yeah. I just opened Black Knight over here not too long ago. I did a live show unboxing or live stream unboxing. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I like these Fortnite figures. I know a lot of people don't like the game, but I don't know anything about the game. I think McFarlane Toys is making great figures. Right. Oh boy, what's my favorite action figure brand? Well, Marvel Legends. Well, no, my real favorite action figure toy line is Transformers Masterpiece. That is tops number one. Like if I had to grab one figure, it would probably be a Masterpiece figure, likely MP10 Optimus Prime. Don't steal my ankle pivot joke. Hey, buddy, my parents are from Nicaragua. My mom made nakatamales for Christmas. Ooh, I love those. I didn't get nakatamales for Christmas, man. What the hell, right? That's like the first year ever where we didn't have nakatamales. I was like, we're so sad. You get them with the plum in the inside, right? It's like the winning prize. But yeah, oh man, I miss the nakatamales. We didn't have any of the regular Nika food. There was like Nika rice and like this pollo that they made, but no queso frito, no gallo pinto, man. No gallo pinto at all. That was so weird. I don't think I've ever had a Christmas with no gallo pinto. That tripped me out. So yeah, if you guys don't know what gallo pinto is, it's the best food on earth. It's the only food anyone ever needs to eat. It is rice and beans. But the beans are cooked hella good, and then they mix them with chancho. It's even better. Yeah. Besito? Oh, just a brazo instead. Oh, you're not going to give Dad a besito? Oh, but she's smiling, though, so I'll take that. My little güerita. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. If you could bring any Marvel character into the MCU, who would you choose? Oh, I want to see Adam Warlock hella bad. I mean, that's just one I want to see hella bad. All right, come on, Emma. Let's look at this. You can take a look around. You can see all the people. Say, hey, what's up, you guys? This is my live show. And we got toys. And she's looking at all the people, all the text you guys are writing. That's what she's looking at right over there. Say hi. Say hi, Emma. Say hi. Wave at everybody. She's like moving her feet all happy, like you can't see it right now. Oh, her face. She's like a little groggy still. Look how she tilts her head. Say hi. Yeah. Say hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Say hello. Say hi. Ooh. Say soup is good food. Makes a good meal. How does it feel? Yeah. Dope. Say toys. Say toys. Toys. Say toys. Toys. Say toys. Say toys are hella sick. Say toys are hella sick. Yeah. Uh-oh, don't try to squirm. No, she's trying to squirm. No, stop that. Stop it with the squirming. Stop it. Yeah. No, stop. No. Oh, this is the worst. Elias says that water has my baby. No, it's my baby. Okay. Are you happy laying sideways on me like that? That'll work. Can we have a more private convo on Instagram about punk rock and head trauma? Yeah, dude. For sure, Charles. Yeah, hit me up on. I have a. I'll check the Instagram messages thing. By the way, I talked about. Well, I have another PO box pickup video that I'm going to do in the near future. So I'll keep you guys posted up on other things. What's up? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Lord Emertron. Say toys. Toys. Say toys. Toys. Uh-oh. She doesn't go. She wants to hold the Fortnite toy. Okay, let's see how she does. Let's see how she does, you guys. She's only 13 months old. 13, 14 months old. I think she's 14 months old now, actually. So what are you going to do first, Emma? She doesn't know what to do. Look at her face. This is so funny. That caca face. That's what she. I swear to God, though, man, she looks like my grandmother in a lot of ways. It kind of trips me out. Toys. Yeah, man, having kids. Hey, if you want to have kids, yeah, you got to just be prepared, bro, for some weird, ungodly, challenging, beautiful stuff. Where's the Emma? There's the Emma! There's the Emma! Where's the Emma? There's the Emma! I kind of been feeling like watching Iron Man 3 again lately. There's the Emma! It's not that cool of a toy. I don't think she likes it that much. Here, you play with multiple men. In case you break it, have another one. You want to play with multiple men? She's like, I play. Yeah, she wants to play with the multiple man. Rival War, boo. Shart, they don't know about your new documentary series you were talking about. Oh, the part 5? Or the actual, yeah, right? The Marvel Legends Collector documentary part 5. I'm planning on having the Marvel Legends Collector documentary part 5 up before July, or at least within July of 2019. And I'm working on the script. I'm like close to finishing the script. It's most I've ever done on it. I'm pretty stoked. Okay, dude, why can't I have a rainbow pet squid and leave a group of Shartimus, did you get the new raptor figure yet? I do have the raptor figure. Yes. She's been reviewing toys since she was a baby. No Aquaman movie review? Or do you mean Aquaman figure review or movie review? And by the way, you guys should check me out on Stardust because I did do a movie review on Aquaman on the Stardust app. What's that? Tease? Or toys, right? Toys? Do you say toys? LSP collectables. Spelled collectibles wrong, LSP. See, finally got me to notice you, and now I've noticed you for somebody who can't spell. It's okay. We all make spelling mistakes now and then. It happens to the best of us and the worst of us. But let's just for right now say it happens to the best of us. Yeah, toys. 2019 will be awesome. Yes, I am really looking forward to the stuff that I have lined up for 2019. And I feel very optimistic about it. And again, I have it set in my mind that if things don't work out the way I want to, if things aren't as well received as I hope they are, I'll be okay with that because I'm doing it. You know, it's like I've always wanted to make music videos. I've always wanted to write my own songs and make music videos. Bless you. And I'm going to be doing that for 2019. If they end up sucking and you guys hate my music videos, then hey, you know, that's all right. I did it. And I'm happy. And I'm going to do it in a way where I'm going to be happy with it. Dada. Yeah. Dada. Emma. Dada. Emma. Dada. Say Dada. Say, I love you, Dada. She's never said that before. She doesn't know how to say I love you yet. She only has like few words that she kind of says a little bit, you know, like toys. She mostly says tea instead of like toys. There are a couple of times where she actually fully said toys, though, which is pretty awesome. And she loves looking at the transform. See? Toys. She's holding the multiple man all happy. Oh, it's so cute. Toys. Toys. She's pointing at it. Toys. 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 Toy. And she's pointing at some Transformers right now. Best age. Yeah, people, you know, people tell me that have kids, people that have kids, they tell me like, hey man, enjoy those years because it's going to, enjoy that time with your baby because she's going to get turned into a little kid before you know it. And then she's going to be a teenager before you know it. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. Like people that, hey man, you know, I listen to advice. I do. Like when it comes to all kinds of things. Now, sometimes I don't listen to everything. Sometimes I have to dismiss stuff. But in the case of parenting, I'm so new to it, and it's such a challenging venture that, like, when people say stuff like that, I'm like, okay, like, all right, yeah, no, I'll take. Make. That's another reason why I'm leaving Guitar Center is because more time with the baby, family, stuff like that. I don't want to miss these precious moments that I get to share with her because it means so much, and she's so adorable. Adorbos, adorbos, Najee. I said adorbos, adorbos, Najee. I say, who's the cutest little one? Adorbos, Najee. Who's the little one? I call her adorbo, Najee. There, you're the little nugget. I adorbo, Najee. There, you're little Emma. Adorbo, Najee. Emma is a punk rocker. Emma is a punk rocker. Emma is a punk rocker now. Yeah, a punk rock, a punk rocker, punk rock, a punk rocker, punk rock, a punk rocker, a punk rock, a punk rocker. Dancing baby, yeah, dancing baby, dancing baby, dancing baby, dancing, yeah. Yay! Good job, Emma! And take a bow. There you go. Good job. Oh, you're so cute. Too adorable. Cute, just the cutest. Can you imagine if the Snugget is cuter than this? Like, this is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's so cute. Yeah. That is the advice I tell my family and friends. Enjoy them while they're young because they grow up so fast. My son is now 36 years old. Yeah, Darren, when you say that stuff, I am listening, bro. I am like fully like, okay. There's a point, when we're younger, we kind of think we know everything. And then as you get older, you start to realize you don't know jack. So it's like I'm kind of in this early parenting world where I know I don't know jack. Well, I know some stuff. I do know some stuff. When people told me say goodbye to sleep, that was like, okay, I kind of have an idea what it's like. And then it was like, oh, it's nothing like what I thought it was like. It's like really like get used to like no sleep. Crazy. Toys. Especially early on, Oh, you want to stand up? Ugh. Patience, fellow grasshopper. Yeah, so, yeah, you stand up on the dead, yeah. There you go. Very good, Emma. Oh, God, that smile. So cute. Happy New Year's, Nick. Happy New Year's. Yeah, she's too cute, right? When she wears the ShartimusPrime sweater, it's like really craziest thing ever. It slays me. Does Emma like the size 5 diapers? I think the size 5 diapers are gonna work, even though I feel like they are a little on the tight side still. There's one day where it looked like she had a rash from the diaper, and it kind of made me think like it's probably those size 5 diapers. Damn it! But I think she's gonna do okay. I think she'll be fine. She'll be okay with the size 5 diapers. Can you get the orange Toy Biz Venom and review it? The orange Toy Biz Venom? You mean the clear one? Wait, did they make an orange? Wait, what is that? Nope. Okay, that's a screwdriver. Orange Venom. Oh, that's not an orange Venom. That's Toxin. Oh, wait, it is a Venom. What? I didn't know about this figure. I didn't know about that. Hey, check that out. That one went past me. I never knew about this piece. Yeah. Wow. Some people have reviewed it. It's the same thing as the Amazing Spider-Man series Venom. It's a repaint, right? Which I happen to have right here. It's the same as this Venom figure that had been reused, and yeah, that's crazy. I did not know about that. So I don't know, something to do a review on. later on, like a throwback Thursday or something. And what are you doing, Emma? What is this? What's this move? What? If I just let you go, are you gonna? Okay. What? What is going on here? Ooh, Banson. He is fake and a knockoff. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, so it's not an actual figure. So it was never really made. Drunk Ematron. Yeah. Drunkatron. Yeah, so man. Doot doot. It's a multiple man. That's one reason I have a whole bunch of multiple man figures, is that I have a figure that she can play with and I don't have to worry about. Toy! Say toy. You have to go like this with your mouth. Toy. 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 I got almost. She grabbed it. Toy. Oh, thank you, Chacho. Big Bad Mike. Eat my ass, Shartimus. Just kidding. Happy New Year's. Oh, Happy New Year, man. Oh, man, that's Fat Mike from NoFX. Oh, my God. Fat Mike from NoFX. No, it's not Fat Mike from NoFX. Even though I did get to meet him a couple of times. Did I ever share that story when I gave Fat Mike from NoFX a ride home from the airport? Or Charlita One's the one who actually gave him a ride, or no, I was driving. Yeah. I have like some like weird, like I can't believe that freaking happened. Oh. Did you get the new symbiote Spider-Man? I haven't gotten any of the Kingpin Wave figures yet. Did you see the? Oh, hey, bro, it may look like Toxin. Oh, it's Phage, but it's not. Okay, so yeah, it's a knockoff. Adios. I'll be going now. All right, non-believer. I'll see you later. I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for joining. I should probably get going soon because I want to play some drums. And I got some pictures I got to take care of and stuff. So some pictures I got to take, I mean. Do you think your favorite will be Emma favorite too? I don't know what you mean, Isaiah. Sif Spas. Who's your favorite comic artist? Mine is Patrick Brown. Mine is Mike Deodato Jr. That's mine right now. Patrick Brown. I'll look him up though. No, just type in comics just to see. Oh. Ooh. Nice. A little. Oh. I think I've seen his artwork before. Really good artist. I mean, yeah. And without a doubt, a fantastic artist. Yeah, a little bit too I mean, wow. Very good artist, yes. Not my favorite. Like how he draws. Yeah. Really good artist. Very stylized. Got really great motion in his artwork. He draws butts really well. Looking at a great picture of Black Cat. Patrick Dow. Dow. Sometimes she yells at me and she says Dow. She goes Dow. All right, cool. All right, Charles, I got you on a. I'll keep an eye out on the Instagram. Dow. Okay, I'm having so much fun with the baby right now. I will have to go now because of New Year's party. Yeah, I should get going soon. It's been almost 3 hours here on the live stream. I mean, I don't want 2018 to end, I guess, but I'm very looking forward to 2019. And again, making some changes, all for the better, adding new stuff, a new Marvel Legends collector documentary, which I'm very excited about. Music videos, that's another thing I'm really excited about doing. Photo slideshows videos, where slideshow showcase, where I'm just going to show off the pictures of some of the statues that get sent my way and things like that. Yeah, as far as the biggest letdown, I don't know. But oh my God, she's trying to kick the laptop off of here. Okay, Emma. Here, I'm going to let you walk just for a second, but I don't want you walking around too much here because there's things on the floor. And she's like trapped. But my least favorite MCU movie. Bless you. You know what? It's sad for me to say is that officially my least favorite MCU movie now is The Incredible Hulk. It didn't always used to be that because I liked that movie, but because that Hulk is just not relevant to me anymore. It's still not a bad movie. That's how much I love the MCU films. Do you know there are a lot of fans of? Oh, I do know. I'm sorry, Toy Boz. I would love to visit Brazil. I actually came across. I met a few viewers from Brazil, and we even talked about trying to get me to visit, a convention or something. But I would love to visit Brazil. I would love to go. If it could happen, I would love for it to happen. You're funny with the dad. Okay, yeah, it's about time for me to go. I'm the baby wrestler right now, but hopefully, one of the things I want to do more for 2019 is more live streams. This is very cool stuff. So, hopefully, more of that. What's wrong, Emma? What's wrong, Emma? Voy a darme un besito. Can you show everybody that you learned besitos? Beso. Besito. Mwah! Thank you. Oh, okay, another besito. Cheese. Toys? Oh, but she gave me a beso. Besito. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he's so sweet. You guys see that? She gave me a little kissy kiss. Oh, she's so cute. Do you still have all your Goku SH Figuarts? I do. I've never sold any of my SH Figuarts Goku figures. Yeah, I still have all my SH Figuarts Gokus. All right, you guys, I want to say thank you so much. Everybody that contributed, everybody that hung out, it was great chatting with you guys. This was a really fun live show, man. It was actually quite an exceptional live show, I think, for me anyway. I had a great time. Hopefully we can do more of these, man. You know what I mean? I feel like, there's a lot of you guys hanging out over here, and it was a lot of fun, so I definitely want to do more. It's another one of the goals for 2019. Toys. So now she can't stop saying toys. Toys. Say toys. 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 She knows not to touch the laptop. She's really bad about wanting to touch the laptop, and she did really good this whole time. She never touched the laptop. Toys. Toys. All right, she's done saying toys. All right, you guys, stay tuned. I'll have some reviews. I'm going to do some reviews this week. A P.O. Box pickup video. Some movie reviews coming this week. So stay tuned for all of that. And I'll probably do another video talking about the goals for 2019 also, because I'm sure not everybody's going to catch the live stream. So we'll see how that goes. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I had a great time. Emma, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. And I will see you in 2019. Catch you guys later. Peace. Say bye-bye. Say peace. Say peace. Okay, she can't say peace yet, but I'll catch you guys in 2019. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.